Welcome to another show. This is your boy Chester Searles, where money rules the world, with my co-hosts AZ My Zone and Black Hands. It's your boy Chester Searles, where money rules the world. Can you hear me out there? Can you hear me out there? Excellence. How about? Yeah, it's ready.
No, I gotta run and go get some buns. All the buns molded.
Damn. Well, we're gonna start out the show with some moldy buns. Got the moldy buns from Gordon's food store here. The moldy buns here. Wow. Pissing me off here. Everybody having a good day out there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look like I got a delay going on here. Want to welcome everybody to the Happy Face Podcast Show. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. We're in the building. Representing. We got old Trump in Iran. Oh my goodness. And Bam scoring 83. Beautiful. Hello? Hello. Yo. Yo. There we go. There we go. Another day. It was getting cold today again here in Michigan, man. Another Michigan day. It was sunny. Started snowing in this month. There was a tornado not too far away from here. Ripped up everything. It's real out here, man. We're going to entertain y'all real quick. It's all good. If you want to donate to the show, don't be shy here. $ Tycoon brand. Get your cash app. Let's see what we're going to play here.
Girl, I know you fine. I know you got it, no man, but he don't know he can't complain. I done knocked that pussy out like I used to back in the day. Baby girl, it ain't a crime, it's just an old time say. I know you want me like I want you, so go and give it to me. So like the always be my
Old school love. Girl, I seen you in a while. Still got the same pretty smile. Oh, you stay in a big city now. Only one child, not mine, straight down, so fine. Damn, girl, get a nigga like me in line. Remember the time, reminiscing, kissing and creeping. All of my secrets that you was keeping. I held you when you was weeping, when you took a beating. My soulmate, you was the one that I was needing. When you left me, my heart wasn't beating. It felt like it was bleeding. Now I'm succeeding. Things ain't the same, some things that change. Some kids and a rain. It feel kinda strange, cause I still wanna bang. Now PD mode, do your thing. Yeah, you know, it's for 2007. It's like this.
Girl, I know you fine, cause I see your body to change. I ain't had it in a while and I need you into my play. I know you got it on, man, but he don't know he can't complain. I'ma knock that pussy out like I used to back in the day. Baby girl, it ain't a promise, it's an old time saying. I know you want me like I want you, so go and give it to me. So play like the bad
Bam.
song, love a nigga today.
It ain't no more Kobe.
Yeah, she was my ATL shouted from back in the day when I used to hit the counter strip chopping on blades. She had long hair, pretty feet, always kept a box of sweets, light green eyes with two gold teeth, a bad freak. We used to hit Mosley Park and have fun. She kept a fly Gucci purse with a gun. My thug misses, dark skin and thick. I missed them Hershey kisses. Late night tasting your body was delicious. Waking and making love, you're more than my freaky thug, my homie, lover, friend. I thought about you in the bins, baby girl. Can we still get it on? I miss that sexy ass in that thong. I PD Mo sing the song for real, nigga.
You know you fine, cause I see your body to change. I ain't had it in a while and I need you into my play. I know you got it on, man, but he don't know he can't complain. I'ma knock that pussy out like I used to back in the day. Baby girl, it ain't a promise, it's an old time saying. I know you want me like I want you, so go and give it to me. Play like the bad stuff.
All of us
Always be my
Old school love
young,
struck,
whatever
touched
his
by
name
lightning
is, he a hater.
forever. Miss you dearly, hate we apart forever.
Saying
Off
don't
top,
give
baby
me,
girl,
man,
you
I'ma
my
be
heart
honest.
forever. If we would've stayed
That
together,
boy
things might've got better.
get
My
8
lost treasure,
points,
real love
gotta
like
have
Mary by every
stamina.
measure. Hit my moms if you need me, I'm not like whatever. My love's tough like leather, warm like DOC. No nigga can do you better.
Motherfucker can't even run to the goddamn stove without breathing hard. Bam Adebayo is amazing. Shit. I ain't never seen no shit like it before. I ain't seen no shit like it before. Kobe is an offensive prowess. Like his offensive skills are just amazing. But Bam was like he was playing 4-on-1. I seen, I was like, damn, every guard in this motherfucker. What it do?
The link ain't working.
Let me see what I'm on now.
You sent it to me, and I'm like, okay.
I don't even know why I'm on another link.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why. All right, I'm finna send it to you right now.
Okay. Be in sec.
Excellent.
Old school love, girl, I see you in a while. Still got the same pretty smile. Oh, you stay in a big city now. Only one child, not mine, straight down.
1 second, y'all. 1 second. Wrong link. This
Reminiscing, kissing and creeping. All of my secrets that you was keeping. I held you when you was weeping, when you took a beating. My soulmate, you was the one that I was needing. When you left me, my heart wasn't beating. It felt like it was bleeding. Now I'm succeeding. Things ain't the same, some things that change. Some kids and a rain.
sorry, y'all.
I still wanna bang. Now PD mode,
The AI toolkit is live.
I just got a
Every
link.
leading AI tool you need for video creation is now. Yeah.
Hit the gas. J. Cole. Some new shit. We on. About to send the link. My bad, y'all. My bad. Sorry, y'all. I hit the wrong link, y'all. My bad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing today? How you doing today?
Man, you know, same old shit, different stool.
Welcome to another show.
We're in the
Welcome
Monday.
to another show.
What's going on? What's going on? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. How you doing today?
I can't complain myself. Sure, I called myself. I was like, man, I'm running a little late, shutting down and cutting lights on and getting ready for it to get dark. And then I couldn't get in. I'm like, man, it say I'm backstage.
Oh, I forgot. That's the other one, and I got to get that back rolling too. I don't even. I guess I could do multiple setups. Then I might could go in on another one and have a whole nother show going. What the hell?
Well, a lot of people they do their little mini clip ups. I don't know how that works because you will see one dude with like 4-5 shows that's his.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
my Appalachian dude got about 2 or 3 shows that I watch.
I really wanted to jump in and say thank you guys for showing up for another show. Welcome to the Happy Face Podcast Show. Another one, another show. Listen,
For sure.
we gotta be so grateful for the time that we have here on earth at the moment. We must really understand that we are not having a lot of time left, man. I ain't saying that we finna get bombed or anything like that, but Skeeters really said it best. The last days are coming. But there ain't no escaping the way this world is shaping.
use
You
my
know,
own in my own environment. You know, I warned these. You know, the people here. They're not head in the sand people. They just kind of do their life, and so they don't really observe. And then they be, you know, wondering what's going on in their surroundings because they don't pay attention like that. And I had kind of warned a few people that with getting the governor that they got here now, what was going to change in their environment. And of course, the old heads was like, you know, we've had different Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter. And it won't affect here. I said, this time, it's going to affect y'all in ways that y'all ain't never seen before. And sure enough, since the weather got warm here, all of a sudden, a lot of homeless men appearing. Mind you, Abingdon, Virginia is the spot where they literally transfer the homeless to the next city over. They don't let them hang out here. And now, in just a week, seen 6 different people, and where I'm at is way outside of town. And these people are willing to walk. Lady at the Dollar General said they saw the dude in the dumpster 2 days ago.
By your house.
Saw them in the dumpster. I mean, we know what area they coming from, but the principle is they kind of knew a line and they didn't cross that line. And now that we have a different a Democrat who supports that lifestyle, you're starting, it's almost like they hit a beacon. Like, I'm gonna warn the lady tomorrow that, hey, don't let them hang out in front of your building, because when you let one hang out, it's gonna be 10 of them. Well, you know it, you got people breaking in people's houses, property, and everything like that. Because I've seen this behavior before.
You know what I gotta say though on that, man? It's weird that the stigma of a homeless person is that they're thieves, or they're not to be trusted. They touch kids, drugs, all kind of stuff. But the fact is, that doesn't mean that they couldn't pay rent, man. I mean, it's not easy. You can, motherfuckers are one check away, man, from feeling the devastation of being broke, motherfucker. So 1 week, motherfucker, what?
It's just like I sent you the other day, the thing about UPS, and agree with AZ my zone that is regional. So what's happening from the East Coast all the way to here might not be happening in Arizona, Texas, California. And we know they like the homeless capital right now. But in Maryland, spots like that. But for them to be offering 150,000, take it or leave it, even if you just got hired to take the buyout, it says a lot. And that's 30,000 people that's being offered this.
Yeah.
Whereas he sent me a clip that he just got, or he had got offered a gig out there from UPS in Arizona. So I'm gonna put it together and say that whatever's going on in this country is definitely regional and area wise. You know what I mean? Where some areas of people are about to, a demographic is about to feel that, and another demographic is not. Black Hands told me about the autonomous cars, and you're starting to see them, and this was 2 years ago. He told me about them. Now you're starting to see them pop up on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I sent you the thing about gig work. It's a lot of people starting to complain about they ain't making the money they used to make.
The shit is over. Listen, man, it's time to think of new things to get away from the old ways, almost like the ways that we've got accustomed to in this COVID, after COVID, this AC, after COVID, uh, this is some crazy shit, bro. Like everything has changed. Everything has changed. You got robots that are doing people's jobs now. So
A lot of people thought I
you
was
got
crazy.
people that no, you ain't crazy. Shit,
A lot of
this
people
shit
thought I
finna
was
happen.
crazy because they were saying on the TV, "Oh, it's not that close." And I'm a firm believer if they tell you that it ain't that close, it's actually ready to go.
It's there.
It's actually ready to go. And now you see it within 1 year of Biden being gone, they implementing. You know what I mean? And we got a saying over here, me and my old lady, where they gonna go?
Man, listen, what's crazy is though that uh we can't we just think of so let me ask you a question. If the government gets shut down, do you still get your check?
As long as the banks is rolling, yeah.
So if the banks get shut down, that's how it could affect you.
That would be the only way that it affect me. Because if not, my shit permanent. I'm gonna get paid. Me and the military dudes gonna get paid. Social Security still gonna get paid.
Hey, hey, it's a war going on.
Yes, it is.
Hey, this war is gonna be the war of all wars. So thinking about when you understand that statement, during during the Gulf War, Social Security and SSI and food stamps and none of that shit stopped, did it?
Nope.
Well, this war ain't the Iraq. This ain't the Gulf War. This one ain't. This one here is different. This is why I tell y'all to prepare to not have a check, because you don't know what's gonna happen. So yeah, you can say, yeah, I'm always happy, man. Listen, you better say, Lord willing, my check don't stop. Cause you don't know what's gonna happen, bro. I'm just saying. You can say, motherfuckers say I'm crazy all the time. Guess what? I might be though. But understand this. I know what the fuck I know. Whether a motherfucker agree with it or not, I know what I know.
Welcome to another show.
Well, I sent you. You see, what some Arabic cat just tried to run in West Bloomfield Hills, tried to run into the synagogue and blow up a whole truck.
That's obviously like a false flag, though. We gotta like call a spade this stuff. But that's like a fake thing that the U.S. like CIA is trying to do to like make people anti-Islamic, anti-Muslim, like promote.
Yeah, that's true. But this the thing. This the thing about it. And you might be right, but this the thing about it. Don't think it can.
Just cut out.
Hello? Oh yeah, he cut out.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Oh, only thing I'm gonna say about it is I've been watching so much propaganda from both sides that it is crazy.
I mean, what propaganda do you see from?
I'm just seeing a lot of
Let me
fear
catch up.
mongering, and if you watching the whole occasion, you know, 1 minute we supposed to be escorting ships, and the Navy from Iran is done for. The next thing you know, they talking about a different class ship than Iran got. And I'm like, is they done or is they not?
I mean,
As far as being a United States veteran, I'm telling you from what I know of what we had when I was in there, and we look real bad right now. We should have been. This should have been done.
Listen,
But isn't that the guy
Over
you
there.
voted for, though? That's the guy you
this
voted
the
for. And
thing.
you got
You,
like,
you ain't understanding what I just said. This is the war of all wars. This ain't no easy win. You ain't getting it. You don't understand what's going on. This shit ain't never gonna be over. How about that one?
Well, I do believe that this is just beginning.
This ain't never gonna be over.
I don't
This
know
is
about
the
that.
one that's gonna end everything.
That's not what it is. I just think like people who try to like
you
save
don't
that.
have to believe it, and it can
Yeah,
be
but
a joke.
It's not gonna happen though.
And
Like,
now
it's
but
obviously
just like, but listen, nephew,
shocks me.
just like you can say, just like you got your opinion and your thoughts, these are my opinions and my thoughts. So I'm not knocking yours, but understand, just hear mine. And then guess what? You can knock it, and you can laugh at it, and you can say all of that. But guess what? You can't say I'm lying though. So just understand that this shit ain't gonna never be over. Understand
But
that.
I just disagree with that.
Give us your opinion. What do you believe
I think
that's
that
happening?
Trump right now, he knows it's going to be like a longer term war, probably like a year or something like that. But he's not going to say that. So like the markets, obviously doesn't want the markets to blow up in his face. So he's going to say that each like before 4 o'clock, he's going to say, yeah, we're done with the war. But then after 4, he's going to say, yeah, we're not done, guys. We're going to keep bombing them and stuff. We got to escort ships, and they're now thinking about like taking over Iran's coastline to secure the Strait of Hormuz. So like all of that stuff is pointing to like a larger regional war with Iran and Israel and stuff like that, and it's all Trump's fault basically for being a stooge for Israel. So,
hey, so listen.
And wait a minute. And where did you get your opinion on us being the stooge, or Trump being the stooge for Israel? Now, I get the point of it looks like it's gonna go long.
When Marco Rubio said that, because he said that Iran was going to attack us first because Israel was going to attack Iran, and so to preempt them, we're going to attack Iran first, and then we'll deal with the consequences before that.
Now, if you were the leader of this great nation, would you just openly tell the people, hey, we're going to be in here for a long time. It's going to be ugly. Whether it's Democrat or Republican, they don't tell the people everything.
Well, Trump said that, though. He said that people are going to die. He said that we might be in there for, who knows how long. Like, he said this the first, strike. Like, the first announcement was, people are going to die, and that we don't know how long it's going to be. It's going to be like a special military operation.
Like, you do know people die in war, right?
Yeah, but
we're clear with that.
Yeah, but they're not fighting a war though. Like, they're just in a random office space in Kuwait, and it just got bombed and killed 100 plus. People were injured, just doing their in a base, doing absolutely nothing. So what is that? That's war to you?
I got a question. Has it in Iraq? Is it still? Do they still got American troops in Iraq today?
Yes.
Why are they there if it ain't no war over there?
I mean, it's just to support. I mean,
we have them in Qatar,
and then in the event of war, and to surround.
So they just over there. Hell no, ain't nothing going on.
Yeah,
Ain't
you have, like,
nothing,
you have,
ain't no
you have
reason.
military
They
bases
just over
everywhere.
there. So they on vacation over there.
Yeah, we have military like
They
installations
in
everywhere.
vacation.
Yeah, it's not like a. That's not like a.
Hell no.
That don't even make sense.
I mean, you do understand.
Military
You do
operation.
understand, man. That is insulting to every active duty and
How is that
veteran
insulting?
that has ever been to say they over there. Them folks would rather be here on American soil.
Right.
But
So that's
because
the
it's
point.
their
Not
job,
better.
they
Well,
gotta
they
be
could've-
over there
You're not getting
for the
drafted. That's the
reason
whole thing.
that's
You're not
happening
getting
right now.
drafted. They did that willingly. They willingly went to the United States military, knowing that they could go to, Kuwait, die
No,
absolutely.
but you said they on vacation
In
though.
no combat role. I didn't say that. I said there are no
Okay.
combat
Well,
role.
I'm saying, I asked the question. They're over there. Why are American troops on foreign land if it's not a war going on?
Because there are military like installations that are like around the entire world. We have them in Somalia. We have them
I'm saying,
everywhere. To, like,
you're not
the
telling me
region
nothing.
to-
I understand that.
No,
Hey,
I
listen,
am. It's to
this is
secure
not a
American
war.
interests in those regions. That's why. It's to
Okay then.
secure American
Okay
interests.
then.
There you go.
Okay. So it's a war. It's war.
It's not
That's
a
war.
war.
That's an active
Because
The
war.
moment
Right now we have
fire
troops in
rockets,
Japan.
You
You're not
don't
even
I want to
understanding the
clear
point.
something up for
We have
y'all.
troops in Japan right now. We're not at war with like North Korea or Japan. It's to secure. It's a just
You're
in
right.
case there's a
If
war.
you're securing for what then? Securing
Just in
for
case
what?
North Korea's right there. What are you talking about?
Oh,
You have
right.
a nuclear
Civilians
power
in the
right
room.
there.
That's war.
What do you
That
mean?
is
That's not
war.
Were the civilians in the room?
You
That
might
is
as
I
well
want to
war.
clarify
You might as well
something.
just know what you're talking about. It's not war.
Black Hand, you are
Yeah.
100% right.
I know.
Now I'm finna break it down. The moment another country, just because Israel and us fired on Iran, it was a skirmish. The moment Qatar and Kuwait and Saudi Arabia fired rockets also into Iran, that made it a war.
Qatar and Saudi Arabia aren't firing into Iran. Only us and Israel are. What are you talking about?
So Qatar
I'm
didn't
trying
fire
to
back
figure
for them oil fields.
So look,
No,
That's all a lie.
That was
from every
Israel.
news station.
it's not every news station because that's not even true. That was from Israel. Israel did that. They announced it.
No, but Qatar fired back
No, they didn't.
into Iran.
No, they didn't. Iran fired into Qatar. You don't have a.
Yes, they did. You're right. And Qatar fired back.
Qatar didn't fire back. We did. We have bases in Qatar. The Qatari military didn't do that. We have bases in Qatar that did that. We have bases in Bahrain that did that. We don't have. Qatar didn't do that. The actual nation itself didn't do that. So that's right.
Another thing that made it war is we killed their leaders.
No, I mean, war is like such a analogous thing now because you can have a president strike another country and not have it be called like directly like by Congress.
Yeah, you are right. It can be just a skirmish or a
But
conflict.
now I think Trump's aims though is like a potential ground invasion, which is it's going to be a war if it becomes that, and it probably will because
if one country fire any kind of missile or weapon against another country, that's war.
Not necessarily.
Yes, it is. It can be considered an act of war.
So listen, I'm gonna just say this: if somebody come past your house and shooting up your house, what do you call that? What do you call that?
When it's not a war because it's so
that ain't
shot.
war.
There it is. He answered it in the order. But where we come from and the people who ruled the country well before we were born considers them. Yes.
Money. If somebody pull up and shoot up in your house, what do you call that?
Once again, it's on.
Okay then.
Listen,
So stop it, man. What they
But that's not. That's not what war is, though. That's not what war is.
What is
Just
war then?
geopolitically, because we're not
We
in
ain't
a
talking
state.
about politics. We talking about missiles. We talking about missiles and
Yeah.
blowing up shit in somebody else's country. That's war.
That's an
I
act
don't
of war.
care how you
No,
cut
it's
it.
not. It's we do that because the Obama administration did that
I don't
in
care why you
Yemen
do
a
it.
bunch of times.
It ain't
No.
Why you
Because
did it? Don't determine it. Don't make it not war. I did it
does.
because of this, so it's not war. Man, you crazy as hell.
it's not
If you
war.
believe
It's
that.
really not war because look at how like the spectacle of it is because we're making like it's not a war. Like,
Man, I don't know what I don't know what kind
Killed the leader of their country and a third of their military.
Yeah, but that's not a war though. Like we're like seeing
And that's
wars,
not
like,
war.
we're blowing
Well,
stuff
what
up.
is it?
That's like a spectacle. That's like, we're massacring Iranian citizens and calling it a war. That's what I'm trying to say. We're using the name of war itself to justify.
I just want you to know, man, when you become in political office, we are fucked.
No, we're gonna be saved. Actually, we're gonna be saved. But what I'm trying to say is
We are
that
fucked.
we're making up like the context of war to like like they like struck like a school in Iran, like a girls' school, right?
Let me ask Cheddar Bob a question, man.
Then they struck a girls' school, right? How's that war?
Hey, if somebody pull up to your house, Cheddar Bob, right now and start shooting in your house with your kids, your grandkids, your wife in there, what do you call that? Is that friendly fire? Or are they coming to say hi? Or do they want to be your friend? Is that what you're telling me?
No, they want to kill.
They trying to kill you.
Do something.
Man, it's war, man.
But that's not what
I
war
don't
is.
know what-
This is not what it is. Because what we're doing is not a
Well,
war
I don't
against
know.
Iran.
Well,
It's just not. It's a media. It's a media spectacle. When you see the Western media right now framing
So now,
a few people dying in like Iran,
now look,
I mean in Israel, compared to girls' schools.
With the Hatfield because of war, or
I'm gonna say this.
Hell yeah, the Hatfields and McCoys was a war.
All right, so listen.
Was a few.
No,
So
not one country has fired a bomb or a missile. No country in the world has fired a bomb or a missile in America, right?
Yeah.
So this is war. This is why it's war, because they're going over there unprovoked, doing shit. Nobody shot a bomb over here and killed nobody. They are over there doing shit unprovoked. That's war.
Yes, whatever you say, man. I just don't think you understand because war formally means two different things. No, because it's not. We're not doing a war against Iran. We're doing we're actually we're terrorists basically. The United States is terrorists right now. We're terrorizing.
I'll give you that. Yes. You're right. You're right.
It's terrorism. But we're like ISIS to the rest of the world. We're calling it war.
I need you to understand that you are 100% right, because America has done terrorist-like things to other countries, guilty as charged.
Forever since this motherfucker started. But
what I'm trying to say though is that
you know why it's new to you, man? Because you were just born yesterday.
No, because what we're experiencing though isn't war, because we're seeing it through like social media, we're seeing it through media, we're seeing it all like fed to us in a way that isn't like conducive to like an actual like conflict. Like it's not actually showing,
so you said
it looks conflict to me.
Man, you saying because they shot a bomb over here, it ain't
That's not
war.
what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's not what I'm
Well,
saying. I'm saying that
As a man who trained to go to Iraq.
Did you?
Yes, I trained to go to Iraq. That was the whole point.
So you went to Iraq.
You didn't get to go. It ended.
Okay.
Thank God.
Okay, so I don't. What are you even talking about then? What do you?
Because at the end of the day, I served and was trained.
You didn't
Every bullet I shot out of an
M16. About? You got trained to go to somewhere, and then you didn't go there, and then you got discharged.
So that's the whole point.
It's not serving a country.
And once again. It's once again, it sounds like a world that you couldn't make it in because you're misinformed. You're telling people who've been on the planet longer than you that the color red ain't the color red. It's fuchsia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because the media, the Western media and social media are telling you a different, they're telling you that there's war happening. Meanwhile, we're like just en masse, killing
you must keep CNN on speed dial.
That's not war.
You must keep CNN on speed dial.
That's not war. That's we're massacring citizens, and it's media spectacle. That's all
America's massacred many citizens.
So if they're doing that, Why do they call that war crimes then? Why don't they just say that's crimes against humanity?
I'm not
They
saying
call
that
that
it's
type
not.
of shit war crimes.
And,
I'm
and
not
wait
saying
a
that
minute.
it's not
Right.
a war.
I want to add one thing.
I'm just saying, why do
Democrats,
they call it that then? Why do they say that's war crimes? Why?
I'm not saying that's not a war.
Listen, when
I'm not denying
when
the war
the
itself. I'm just
gangbangers
saying
over
that.
here fight, they don't call, when the gangbangers over here kill each other, they don't call that war crimes.
Because
They
it's
call
a
that gang
crime within-
violence.
Yeah, because it's
So
and
why do
another
they
word
call
they
point
use
is
in the
made,
what
streets.
bro.
America
Come
Wait,
doing
wait.
war crimes?
Hey, wait a minute. And Black Hands, I want to say in the streets, they don't call it war crimes, but if somebody innocent get killed, they say casualties of war.
No,
Who
it
said
doesn't matter. What are we
casualties of
talking
war?
about?
They call
What
it
are we
gang
talking about? The
violence.
street? It's U.S.
No,
and
I
Iran.
hear-
What are we
I
talking
be
about? What are we
hearing
talking about here?
I be hearing senseless gang violence, senseless gun
I've
violence.
heard
That's
that
what I
too.
hear.
No,
Now, I
senseless
don't know what
violence
y'all be
and
hearing.
casualties of war. But when it comes to the country, America, no matter who's in charge, has always murdered, raped. It's no different. So I want to clear up whether it's Democrat or Republican.
So you signed up for the force that like murders and rapes civilians en masse, and you like thought that was a good thing?
I felt that at the time for myself, my mother got on my nerves, and I felt it was the only way for me that I'd have been stuck in Smallville, Saginaw, Michigan. Yes,
The only way,
I
so you had
signed up.
to rape and you have to go to the rape and pillaging. According to you, the rape and pillaging force.
Now that
was
comes
the
down
only
to
option.
who you are as a human being.
How is that
So
possible?
I'm not that kind of human being. So if the guy next to me does that, it's
No,
fucked
but
up.
I mean, but if you
And
like,
he should
if
get the
you're in
punishment
Germany, right,
accordingly.
and you sign up for the SS, like I'm gonna serve my country, you know what I mean? They're invading Poland, and you get like
I
assigned
love
to
how
like
y'all
a
bring up. You
concentration
brought
camp,
up
right?
the SS. Ain't all them
That's kind
people
of-
dead? All them people from the SS, Hitler and all them, they dead.
I mean,
We're
the
talking about
SS was like the
2026.
paramilitary, though.
We're talking about 2026.
But I mean, it's analogous to that situation, though, right? Because like you're saying that just because you had like you're being like pestered by your mother that you had to join, you know, what
No.
you think.
I
You
didn't
thought,
have to do it. I could have stayed and went to Delta College.
yeah, but you thought that
But
you know
I chose
this
to get the hell
force
out of
that
the
is-
city of Saginaw. Yes.
that kills civilians. You thought like I could be like I could do that, right?
And you know what? I was
In
trained to
Iraq.
do that, and I was prepared to do that. There's no
Prepared
shame in
to-
that for me.
I
You
don't think
can't
that-
shame me because I was prepared to do that if I had to. I
you
signed
had
up
to.
for it.
You signed up for that, so that's
Yes,
okay
I
in your
did.
opinion. So
It was
that
my job.
excuses.
I need you to understand that it was my job. You ever heard of that one?
I don't think that's the job.
you
of,
say it's my
the military
job.
to do that, to kill civilians. I just don't think so.
It was my job on behalf of my country. Yes.
How is that in the interest of America, though, to kill civilians and stuff?
Hey, at the time I was young like you, and I didn't want to stay in Saginaw and die by a gangbang bullet. I didn't want to die by a gangbang bullet.
If you're my age right now, I'm thinking, right, if I'm going to, if I see the abuses that the U.S. Army has done, because that was the Gulf War, so you had Panama, you had all these things like to tell you that the U.S. Army isn't necessarily, or like the U.S. itself isn't necessarily like an ethical thing or like a good thing to go into, and you thought, let's still go into this, even despite those things. Like you had Panama, you had Grenada, you had all these like invasions that like disproportionately like destroy like civilian lives and like destroy these countries, and yet you think this one's gonna be different. This one's gonna be okay for me.
Which one? You talking about right now?
No, I'm talking about the Gulf War, the war that you.
The Gulf War. At the time, I went in because I wanted to leave Saginaw, and I knew that was a risk I was gonna take. But I believe in God, so I believe that God would have got me through it. And if I died, then I guess I died. A lot of soldiers died. A lot of people didn't come back.
Listen, America fucks over their own people. So what do you think they give a fuck about Iraq or Iran or any other place?
Thank you.
They don't give a fuck about the people that's here. So
and that includes Democrat or Republican.
No, I said people.
I don't think so.
I said people.
No. Black Hands, that wasn't for you. That wasn't for you, Black Hands.
Yeah.
That
But
wasn't for you.
aren't the ones who are supporting this war though, and sending like men and women to die in combat, and not even combat, not even like in a combat role. They're in like Kuwait, places where unrelated, even that's like in like the war, and they're dying. Like Democrats aren't supporting that, except John Fetterman. So that's about it.
I got no beef with John Fetterman. Stand-up guy.
How is he the stand-up guy? He's supporting. So. Do you like agree with the aims that Trump has in Iran? Like, what do you think about that?
With the who?
Like, do you agree with like Trump's aims in like his what war goals in Iran? Like, do you like support that? Like regime change and stuff?
I sure do. Yes, I do. Because why he is our president of the United States of America right now, what I voted for, and I got to live with it regardless, right?
You voted for regime change in a country that
well, you know, they've been doing their thing for 47 years, and you ain't been alive but 20.
What does that have to do with anything? That doesn't have to do with things.
That's what I'm saying. As a current newborn in the United, you know, in Saginaw, Michigan, we used to have a thing that if you lived to be 25, you was an OG. So at 25 years old,
but what does that have to do about my point, though? You said like I'm young, okay, sure, but what does that have to do about
with no experience
that you voted for? Who cares about that? Who cares about that? What about the regime change?
I thought you were saying who cares about that. We don't want to talk about your lack of experience in life while you're talking.
Because why does that matter?
Some-year-old men who have scraped their knee on the bike without dad to help them get it up.
That's what I want to know.
Get up.
That's what I want to ask this
You're
question.
old. Oh my God! I should bow down.
Age is for the number, man. I'm sorry, but experience is key.
No, it's money. It's money.
I mean,
what
experience is a piece.
No,
I want to
money.
know this.
What? No. I have to interject here. So what does that have to do about Trump? You voting for a regime change war that has nothing to do with American interests and is in the way of American interests right now?
I feel that I would feel safer, and I do sleep a little safer, knowing that they can't send a nuke over here.
You know that Iran isn't making a nuke. Like, you know that Trump in his first term ripped up the Iran nuclear deal, which barred them from making nukes in the first place, right? You know
What I know for my own self before you were born, that Iran has always been a country that most of the Arab nations don't fuck with.
The nuclear deal, though, like, didn't he like get rid of the only thing that like stopped Iran from making nukes? Don't talk about what else. I don't care about all that. I know history of Iran.
I know you don't care about all that.
I know more about Iran than you do. I guarantee I know more about Iran than you do. So why are you gonna like bring up age? What I'm trying to say is that he ripped up the Iran nuclear deal. He's now being tricked by Israel to create like a larger conflict to like by like the quotes of like some commanders to kick off.
Let me tell you, if you want me to tell the truth, I think we went over there because the country was broken. We needed to make money.
How are we gonna make money in a how?
The country, see, once again, young history buff, if you know anything about your country, that's the one thing for sure that America makes money off of is if we're at war. Nobody makes money but the country when we're at war.
What you think? Wait a second. Think about this a little bit. So, right now, war for Iran, oil is up $100, almost like $100 a barrel. How is that going to help American?
It's 309 here.
I don't care about that. Look at the oil right now. A barrel of oil is $100.
I bet you wouldn't. You ain't buying oil. I mean, you ain't buying gas.
No, but look at this. Look at this. Wait, let me see. Let me see the oil price real quick. $100. So right now, crude oil right now, which impacts gas prices, impacts transportation, impacts all these things in America. That's like that's making America richer by making oil cheaper. I mean, making oil more expensive. How does that make sense?
At the end of the day, as soon as Congress opened up, you watch how much money flow into the United States coffers, which will eventually trickle down.
Hey,
you think wealth trickles down? No, please. You think wealth trickles down?
What you got to say, Black Hands?
That's crazy. You think wealth trickles down? Are we like retarded right now? Like, are we crazy? You think love trickles down?
Hey,
What?
Y'all remember a few weeks ago when we was talking about this, and your cousin Chandler said, because we was having the same discussion, and it was like, how is America that's taking Venezuela oil, how would that benefit America? And he was like, man, everything gonna be cheaper, gas gonna be cheaper, and this and that, everything. He was speaking to that effect.
Yeah.
But they didn't went to Venezuela. They done subdued that, got all the oil reserves, which was the
We haven't though. That's the whole thing. We haven't. We haven't gone to oil.
How come you haven't? They in
Because
control of the country.
we don't have
Hold on.
we don't
Wait a
have
minute.
control of the country though. We don't have control of the country. Delcy Rodriguez does or something like that.
Who's
Who's
in
not
control of the country? Who's in
Delcy
control
Rodriguez.
of Venezuela?
Delcy Rodriguez is the president.
It don't matter who's sitting on the throne. If they render into Caesar, then we in control of the country.
But
They
we don't
render
though.
into
She's
Caesar.
not.
Okay.
She's not
All
an
right, so
American.
now-
She's not working for America right now. She's not giving oil. It will be lower prices right now if she did like give oil, but she's not. So.
What do you mean by that?
That was a horrible sound effect. I'm just not gonna lie. That was horrible. What I'm trying to say is that we don't have Venezuelan oil, and so now we've gotten to a war, which is going to increase the gas prices by $1 or something like that, with Trump having no real exit route at all. For what? For Israel? For what?
Well, Trump lied then because he said they was in control of Venezuela.
Thank you.
Of course.
And so did the Democratic channels.
No,
Trump
the
said
Democratic channels. What are you talking about, man? You don't even
just
know.
saying-
I
no,
guarantee
I'm
you all
talking
y'all are
about-
Fox News, man.
Trump said out of his own mouth. Trump said out of his own mouth that America controls Venezuela. That's
You know-
what Trump said.
Is Trump a liar to you? Do you think Trump's a liar, or do you think Trump's a truth teller?
I don't know.
I think
You don't
they all
think that,
is
you
liars.
don't think that Trump's lying there? You don't think that Trump has any
You
like?
never want to admit that all of them are lying.
So you don't think
It's
that
all
Trump
about Trump.
That's-
Once again, your Trump derangement syndrome is amazing.
Yeah, because Trump is the one
You
who
need to
got
get
it
that diagnosed.
for Iran. That's why Trump is the only person who authorized strikes to Iranian facilities and got us into a war. That's why we're talking about.
Black Hands. Do you remember when oil hit $200 a barrel? Because it's been $200 a barrel, and we wasn't at war before. So this is nothing new to us. You know, the people that have lived a long time already. This is nothing new.
So you don't think that when the global economy increasingly depends on the oil prices being low, then $200 oil, which is twice that of what it is right now, wouldn't be a bad thing? It'll be all right because it's been like that before. You think that's like a smart thing to say?
That's like saying that we really accept the Whopper being smaller than what it used to be, or the quarter pounder with cheese. Of course, we ain't happy about it, but you know what we do? You know what we us old people do?
It's not about a burger.
Then we live.
It's not about a burger, right? It's about every single thing being more expensive. It's about
My God. Then you know what?
You don't think
I'm not moving to Venezuela, so I guess I gotta pay it.
Hey.
Yeah.
But
I think you're just like you're a bootlicker. I don't know
what's the point I think he was trying to make, man. He was trying to make the point of even though we won that war, the prices still rose. So it don't matter. The war is not going to determine if the price go up or down.
Yes,
the
it
people
does.
that control it.
Are you insane? What are you talking about?
You just told you we wasn't at war in the
oil.
Why did the oil
been 200?
Why did the oil go up if we wasn't at war?
Because the Strait of Hormuz right now is closed, which has 20% of the oil supply.
The oil will go up and prices will go up when they say they go up.
We know that part, but he was talking about back in the day, before you probably was even driving, that
he wasn't even born.
The shit rose, but it was no war. So if war,
OPEC, you're talking about OPEC? Oh my God! Oh, I don't know about that. Of course, I know what is and how like they have like a lockout, whatever. I'm trying to say that this is even more like impactful than OPEC, because at least there was like negotiations. Right now, oil tankers cannot go through the Strait of Hormuz right now.
Yeah, I know that. You know that. We know all that. From Saudi Arabia, yeah.
The point I was making was
relevant.
war does not determine the price of gas.
Yes, it
Thank
does.
you.
Yes, it does. Obviously, it is right now.
The oil was going up before they started blocking the moment the first rocket hit, they raised the gas.
It was going down. What do you mean? It's been a downward trend since 2023. I swear.
Okay, but you still didn't answer the question.
Yeah,
the moment the first rocket hit, the oil started going up.
Yeah, because people think that like what supply and demand is.
Station right out my window.
So
The moment the oil hit, the gas went up.
That's how it works.
Bro, come on now, dog.
Are you?
Come on, man.
People who supply and demand. That's how it works. They like directly like feed the gas prices to these gas stations. Is that
you cannot control corporations, and if they want to raise the price on a bag of tea, they gonna raise the price, and you as a consumer ain't got no choice but to pay that or not buy it.
They're not raising the price for no reason. They're raising the price because they can't, because the price of oil is too high.
No, you almost said it because they can. Say it with me.
They're not going to ensure profits. What are you talking about?
That's exactly why, because they can, not because it's at war. They use the war as an excuse. So you will swallow the pill better.
So that you will sound just like you sound right now.
So if oil is more expensive right now,
three of us on this panel can remember when the gas was 79 cents.
Gas, if you need gas, if you need oil to make gas, right? It's more expensive to refine it now because you have to buy more of it, right? It costs more to buy it. Don't you think that now, as a result of that, as a result of that, then you would have to increase gas prices to ensure that your price level is still the same and your profits are the same, basically.
That's understandable.
That's what I'm saying.
Regardless,
there's no but there. There's no but there. That's what it is. There's nothing else. Like I don't know what you guys mean. There's no but there.
Hey, I got a historical era that everybody on here can know, except Man, because he was too young. But you remember when George Bush Jr. was in office, right? And that's when they went and bombed Iraq and all that, right?
Yes. When they were setting the oil on fire in Kuwait.
Right. They were setting it on fire. Now look, after that, after they subdued the country, George Bush Jr. added a $2 tax on every gallon that be sold in America. Do y'all remember that?
Yes, I do.
And it went from, it was $1. Gas was never over $1.20 or something. It was never over. I'll take that back. It was never over $2. Put it like that for sure. Never gas nowhere was ever over $2 in Michigan. After he did that, shit ain't dropped under $2 since.
Okay, and we old enough to remember when gas was $79 a gallon.
No, 79 cents. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, 79 cents a gallon.
But so I just said that just to know that the president himself put a $2 tax on every gallon to be sold.
I mean, I'm not happy that regardless of Democrat or Republican, that we sell more oil than we sell to our own people.
I mean, that's oil companies and stuff. Like, what do you?
Oh, okay, so that's who's raising the prices right now. Oil companies.
It's not oil companies. It's the market. Like, I don't think you understand what the market is. I think you just think that we're all played by a script, and you can just increase price however you want. You don't know what supply and demand economics are. Respectfully, I just don't think you think. Like, I agree with Ms. Ritz saying that it's too complex, because I think you guys don't understand economics at all.
No, we understand that. Man.
I don't think you guys do. Respectfully, with all respect in the world, I just don't think you guys understand supply and demand increase. It impacts how firms price certain goods.
I agree.
You're right.
We 100% agree. If
Which is
everybody's
what I'm
buying
trying.
it, I'm
It's
gonna
not
raise the
about.
I
price.
It's
understand
not
for
about,
sure
you
because
know.
I used to be a street pharmaceutical
Thank you.
distributor. So
Right,
I
yeah, supply and
understand
demand,
that. But the
Exactly.
point I'm making, the point is, this is the point. Those things can be manipulated. It does not mean because we go to war that that's gonna drop or it's gonna raise. The people that's in control that manipulate that, they make it go up and go down.
They
Just
don't make
like
it go
the
up,
game.
though. They don't
It's
make
just
it
listen,
go up.
it's
No
the
one,
same thing. It's the
no one
same
said
thing
gold
with the
price.
dope game. If I say if I'm a major supplier and I say I'm gonna cause the drought or I ain't moving, I can't move, I'm hot. So the people on the lower level, they can't get no drugs. So guess what? The person that got it is gonna, okay, well, it was 700 an ounce. Now I want 1,800 an ounce because can't nobody get it. That's
And
the
if you
big
want to
same
make some
thing.
money, you gonna
No,
pay
no.
that
So you
1,800.
think that that's similar to what's happening in Iran? Because
I'm
that's
just
not what's
saying.
happening. That's just not what happened. That's what's happening. It's just not what. That's not it.
Well,
Iran, right?
when
The
you talk
U.S. and
about the
Iran.
Strait of Hormuz, the Arabs, period, can't get their oil through there right now. So now it looks the part. But I'm telling you,
But it's
from
not,
the
though. It's
moment
just
the
not.
first rocket hit, I hopped in my car, rode to the gas station. They was changing the sign. We left out of here an hour later, went uptown. The gas was $2.49. In 1 hour, they raised it to $3.19. Now
That's
it's
how the market works.
$3.57.
That's how the market works. Congratulations for
then.
learning that. That's
Because
how the
they
market
can.
works.
Because they can.
They
And now,
have
wait a
to
minute.
because they have to. You don't want them to operate at a loss. They have to
Now what
increase
I'm
it
saying
immediately at the hour after, knowing that there's gonna be like an oil embargo.
Okay,
Or
now
something.
that didn't have nothing to do
No
with the
doubt.
Strait of Hormuz.
Hey, listen, let me say this. That's not true. They don't have. They don't have to, because the gas that they got right now in those tankers at every gas station, they paid for it at the price that they sold it for at whatever it was, 287, whatever.
So if they
just because a bomb hit, that don't mean I ain't paying for no more money for the gas that I already got. So they don't.
You don't have it, though. You don't have it. It's their gas, right? They know it's going to be more expensive in the future.
Hold on. I said the gas that they have in their tankers right now that they were selling for $2.50 a gallon. The bomb hit. It ain't no reason for them to raise it to $3 because
there is a reason. There is a
They
reason.
got gas already.
There is a reason because the market
and they raised the price.
now of gas.
That didn't have nothing to do with the Strait of Hormuz.
Listen, man. But you don't understand that. I don't know what to say, bro.
No, I you don't understand economics. It's fine. It's okay. We can just skip this conversation, to be honest.
Hey, Black Hands.
Man, that's
crazy. Black Hands.
That's insane, guys.
Black
you guys
Hands.
actually don't know, like,
Black
why
Hands.
would they charge less for gasoline when they can make more money because they're going to have to buy less? Why would they not react to a market change like that? Why would they not react to a market? No. But why would they react to a market change like that?
Listen,
why would they not do it?
You want to argue. You're not listening to what I'm
saying.
saying.
Not arguing. You don't understand. You don't understand what I'm saying.
To raise the price of the
gas.
Yes, they
do.
Why?
Because the market impacts so right now, if the price of it's not about buying the gas. Why would they sell it for less than what it's worth on the market? What sense does that make? What sense does that make?
So they can raise it because.
So if I buy something for $30 and it goes up to $50,
answering your question.
No. If I buy something for $30 and it goes up to $50, I'm going to sell it for $30 still. What are we talking about here?
Because you can, not because you have
that
to.
cuts into their profits because the oil is going to be more. It cuts into their profits. You don't understand, man. You just don't understand. That's crazy, man. You're like
that's just
I'm
like if you buy you make 1,000 shirts. You make 1,000 hats, right? You selling your hats for $20 a piece, right?
Do you raise the price on your hat because some yarn costs more now? You already made your
Yes.
hats.
What are you talking about? Yes.
I got to.
How?
Because the price level of other like
already
shirts are going to
That's
go
all
up
about the
anyway,
goddamn shit.
so you can make more money.
No.
But wait,
That's on the,
the point is
that's on.
he has the
Listen,
right to raise the price because his shit.
Listen,
So
no,
he raised the
no,
I
price.
got to.
Chester.
Like, what are
Listen
you
to
doing
me.
here, guys? We can just
You
skip.
don't-
Let's go to another conversation. You guys don't
You
understand.
got
That's
1,000
crazy, man.
hats made right now. Listen to what I'm saying. I know what I ain't dumb. You got 1,000 hats made right now.
No, you understand, but I hear what you saying now.
But they'll
so
make
I-
more money if
so
they
what-
charge more.
I know. Hold on, let me
Let's
finish.
just change topics.
I
guys.
know
Change
that
topics.
if material, that if they raise the price on your material, you're gonna have to raise the price on your product. That's not
That's
what
what
I'm
you're
talking
saying.
about. I'm
That's
talking
what you are.
about the 1,000 hats that you have right now. You have no reason to raise the price because you already made them at that price. Do you understand?
No,
Yeah.
but
Now, when
no,
you try to go get
please.
no, you raise your
Listen to what you
price
said, though.
when you go
Because you have to buy more material in the future. So you have to raise the price now to compensate for
I
that
gotta
price
raise the
change.
prices, man.
Come on, man. How do we not understand this? You're saying I'm young and I haven't even born before. I'm a newborn, but you can't understand how a firm works.
Well, I'm
What are we talking about here,
answer
man?
the question if you give him a chance to. Go ahead, Cheddar Bob.
No way in the world. I gotta raise my prices because it for the future. Now I know I'm paying this much to make another 1,000 hats. I'm gonna be out of all my money.
No, I understand that. I'm talking about the hats that you already got made right now.
And if you raise those prices, it's your
That's what he's
choice.
talking about. That's what
If
he's
you
talking
raise
about.
the prices, you're doing it because you can and you're able to. Not because you're gonna lose money, because you paying you made them at this price and you priced them
Them
at
hats
this
was
price
already
at a
paid for.
profit.
Brother.
Hold on. Let me speak.
This is
Black
crazy.
Hands, I need you to hear
This is
me for a
insane.
second.
I would
I
say,
hear
damn,
what you're
so you
saying,
don't-
but no way in the world that I could do it. I might be morally and say, damn, man, I might as well keep them the goddamn same prices. No. I'm sorry,
No,
man.
okay.
The prices
So
of
you don't have
everybody
to-
prices
So
is
you
up.
doing it. This is the point. This is the point I was making at the end of the day. You raise the prices
to make some money.
because you can, not because you're gonna
Thank
lose
you.
money.
No,
That's the
because you
point I was
are. You're gonna
making.
lose money. Okay, let me
No,
just say
you're
it for a
not.
second. Yeah.
No,
Let me
you're
let me
not.
talk. Let me 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 talk. What I'm trying to say is that if you so you sell hats for well, let me talk. You sell hats for $20, right? If your yarn goes up by 10 cents per whatever, then you're gonna have to pay more in the future to
We know
maintain that
that.
same profit margin.
Yeah.
So you
I
have
already
to
know
increase
that.
the price now in the
You
future.
must
so
be
you
able
can
to
make more hats.
maintain that money in your pocket.
Listen, I know that. The point I was
For the
making
third
was
I don't think you do. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no other
everybody knows.
alternative to
Listen,
that.
All right. Can I have the microphone for a few seconds? Cheddar Bob said morally he could not raise the prices on the hats he's already paid for. But we're not talking about morality. We're talking about American corporations and the Arabs and people who are not moral. And it does not matter if the gas is already paid for. They're going to raise the price to gouge and get as much as they can, even though that gas in the pumps
It's
and
not
that's
price
already
gouging.
here has been paid
It's
for.
not price gouging because if the price of oil is higher, less people are going to buy it. Just because the price is higher doesn't mean that the same amount of people
Bro,
from point A
I
to point
just
B
was in town
are gonna
and
buy
it
it,
looked
right?
like a circus out there on a Monday.
Because people are probably
So
trying to buy
people are
gas
still
right now
buying.
before it goes even higher to 200.
It was already
That's why.
309, buddy.
Because it's going to go higher. People are expecting that's going to go higher, so they buy it now.
You're right. That's smart. But
that's why.
regardless,
That's why.
if it goes to $5 when I go to Johnson City at the end of the month, guess what? I'm gonna have to pay that $5.
Who said that you can't? What's the point of even saying that? What I'm trying to say is that it's we already we're past the point that you're not trying to gouge. You're trying to right now to react to the market and say that because the price of oil is going higher and
maximize their profit.
Because that's how yeah of course, because they're going to be at a deficit if they don't.
And
right?
the moral of the story from the very beginning is that 1 hour after the rockets had nothing to do with the Straits or Hormuz.
Yeah, it did, because the implication was that Iran was going to blockade the Strait of Hormuz. That was the entire implication of that, and that's why markets price in that possibility.
That could be even a lie, but here you go, man. They did that shit on purpose to raise these prices anyway, man.
Iran? You think Iran?
I told
did that?
y'all on the
and we're at war.
No, I know they did that.
Wait, you think Iran did that intentionally?
That's all I was saying. They did. They ain't doing it because they have to. They doing it because they taking advantage of the situation. They're opportunists.
But who's they though? I'm trying to say that
the
it's
people
going
that's in
to.
control. It ain't me and you. Whoever
But it's not.
controlling the.
But why would I make my economy worse? So why would I make my economy worse?
Because the economy
if I want to
ain't
make money.
Money. Hey, the economy can go to shit. A billionaire still gonna be a billionaire.
And the Arabs, just when they have a bad day, can make our gas high over here by raising the price on us. Therefore, they got to raise the price on us here as a consumer. And that ain't got nothing to do with war. The Arabs do it all the time.
That's not actually true. The Arab states can't do that. Like we have bases there, and therefore they route all the oil and felt like
we
price
buy it from
controls
them
over there. Yeah, but they don't impact that. It's not. That's not how pricing the market economics works on commodities. So you can't just say, hey, this is going to be 110 when the actual market price is going to be 80. So they're going to buy, if you're Saudi Arabia and you price it at 100, people are just going to go to Oman or whatever, or Kuwait, and then go there and buy it for the actual market price. And that's how market economics works. But what you're saying isn't a thing. That's not how that stuff works. It's a market. It's not just yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, this war is definitely doing what they wanted to do, and we just got to roll through it. And y'all better hope that they don't want to put boots on the ground, because if we ain't got enough soldiers, they gonna have to institute the graft. And God help us, because I'm sure these new jacks ain't ready to fight.
Like you.
I'm glad I saved my money, because if we had to depend on them, we would be screwed.
If we were in World War III, if we were World War II, our generation would be we would clear you guys. You guys are you guys lost Afghanistan, lost what else? What other where you guys lost? A pointless war too. This one's pointless too, but we would actually be a good fighting force, right? So I just don't think that's an accurate assessment of Gen Z. I think we're honestly better than you guys as a whole generation, as a fighting force.
I'm glad that you have pride in your generation, as you should.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding. And all I hear from your generations is excuses and what we didn't do.
Yeah, you guys didn't
gotta go and get yourself some. You gotta go and get yourself some.
For people though, that's the whole thing. You guys took advantage of that system, involved not making
your father made a very catchy phrase years and years ago.
I don't care.
I'm saying it again. You gotta go and get yourself some.
Yeah, that's easy.
Go and get yourself some.
That's easy for you to say when you are what have you done at all? How have you contributed to
I'm a black man in America that used to do drugs, was homeless, sold dope, had a lot of women, and still found a way to make it in this damn country. I'm gonna have it whether rapping or clapping, have it your way. So, which way you want it? You want it educationally? We can go to college, or we can go to the streets.
No, what I'm
I
trying to
have
say is
those
that
experiences
yeah, but you're saying that
called life.
we're complaining while
You're complaining.
what are we complaining about?
This on the last 2 shows ago saying the boomers and Gen X didn't leave and we didn't do what
That's not a
we
complaint.
fucking
We're
do.
not complaining about that. We're just saying that it's the truth, right?
No, well, then what do you want out of life? What does your generation want out of life? Because what I see, and even hearing from you, being in Smallville, is you guys didn't do, and what are you doing? But if you're depending on the Democrats and Republicans to save you, young black men, that's where you first fucked up at.
No, but I think
when I'm on the podcast with a gentleman, and I won't say no names, but Black Hands knows this gentleman real well. And when it was a drought, he told us all, "Hey, we gonna make our rocks the biggest." And no matter what,
what I'm trying to say is that if the fact that you vote Republican means that you want like younger generations to suffer. Is what I'm trying to say. Like you want them to actively
can I
have
be
worse
honest?
lives.
I hope y'all turn out well, because I had to survive, and other blacks have had to survive, and other poor white trash people that have to survive in this country that came up eating Spam sandwiches and watching their parents go to work. My father worked in several plants until we made it. We figured out how to make it. And at the end of the day, I said it before, I figured out how to make it. Ben Israel, a.k.a. Black Hands, figured out how to make it. 3-time felon or 5-time felon, figured out how to make it. Chester Searles, great basketball player, he figured out how to make it. He ain't renting from an apartment. I remember when he lived on the east side in an apartment.
No one cares about all that. I'm just trying to say is that we're like, but you're saying, but
it was on the east side.
Yeah, but that doesn't. None of that stuff matters when, like, of course, we're gonna go through like our own struggles and journeys and stuff. When you like try to make that worse by voting Republican and voting for policies that like actively make like life just period for anybody harder, that's stupid. That's dumb.
It made it harder. Well, I think it's harder for everybody right now, regardless.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. If you make it hard for everybody, how are young people right now supposed to make it? Like, what are you talking about?
The other guy had 4 years, and Barack Obama had 8. So what do you mean?
No, right now Trump just got in office. He's increasing the deficit by $1 trillion for the first 5 months of the presidency. Right now, he's increasing gas prices, making the economy worse, increasing inflation. Right now, he's going to put a Fed chair. You're going to be real conversation.
Hey,
but
who does America owe? They robbed everybody. So
that's how
they owe. The deficit.
Hey, wait a minute.
Who is in debt to? Who is America in debt to? No, hell no.
China, ain't
it? They supposed to be China.
Hey,
no, it's not. It's wrong. It's wrong.
America is in debt to the people. Because guess what?
What are you talking about?
Hey, guess who fund every war?
The people.
The people. Your taxes that they take, that's what they use to fund the damn war. So America is in debt. So America is in debt to the people. Because they take their money every day. So before you even get your money, they take.
That's not how that works.
So you saying they don't use the money that they take out of our money, out of taxes that we want? They don't use that.
But that's not the debt. Like that's not a U.S. Treasury security, though. It's not. We're not in debt to.
I'm asking you, who is America in debt to?
Japan, the United Kingdom, this countries, other countries, and people. Yeah, there's other countries own U.S.
You mean
debt.
the countries that they went over there and bullied?
No. That's how that works.
I'm saying.
We bully them all.
All right, then. So who do they owe for real, though? If I'm bullying, if I take your lunch money, who do I owe?
But they buy, like, I just don't think you understand. Like, but that's not a real good question
You
at
got
all.
to tell
So
me who the deficit. Because if we're in debt,
Yeah.
we have to be in debt to something or
we're
someone.
in debt to countries. We're in debt to countries. You can look it up.
How?
Like,
When we
obviously.
go over there and take shit. This is the
We
point.
don't-
I'm
we
saying.
don't
They
take
go
stuff.
over there.
What do you mean
Everywhere
take
they
stuff?
go and take shit.
But that's not
That's
what
the
debt
point.
is, though.
So
We
how
put
do
out.
they owe them if I'm
issue-
slapping you up and taking your shit? How I owe you?
I'm just gonna ignore your question because it doesn't even like pertain to what I'm talking about.
Actually,
Right
it
now,
sounds about
U.S.
right.
Treasury,
In
the
Z,
You
U.S.
said
Treasury.
the deficit.
Ignore the
The
question.
deficit came up. The deficit came up, and I asked the question: who the fuck do America owe? That's the question.
I mean, a quarter of it is the Federal Reserve, and then the
You
other.
blew his chip out. He's gonna ignore the question.
I'm saying it. I don't think you should even like talk right now. This is an AB conversation. See your way out. I was answering the question. What I'm trying to say is that right now we're in debt to 1/4 of it is from obviously U.S. investors, and then 24% of it is from foreign other countries.
So they don't owe the American people nothing just from taking out of the taxes. That don't just alleviate that. So they don't use none of the money that come out of your check for nothing.
They do, yeah. The whole meaning of taxes is to contribute back to the society in infrastructure and stuff like that.
That they get more. All right, this one I want to ask you. Now, this is a very good question, and I know you can answer it because you're not dumb.
Yeah.
Who gets more money? For who do America get more money from? The citizens that live here or other countries?
It's other countries. It's other countries.
You believe that?
Yeah. Because we're in the deficit. That's the whole reason why we're in a deficit.
Now, the reason why I say that, now you might be right because I don't know. I'm asking you. Now, you might be right, but I'm just going to think of my logical thinking and how I think. Every time a motherfucker buys something,
we paying tax
on it. Every time you get paid, it's a tax. I don't care what you buy. You gonna buy, I don't care what it is, it's a tax on it. We don't go around the world that often and steal and take shit from other countries. The way that every person, even, I don't care, if you give your son, how old is your grandson, Chet?
Thank you, Miss Fritz.
Chet, how old is your grandson? He can't hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think you went out.
2 and 8.
All right. So if you
2
give
and
your
8, 2 and 8, 2 and 8.
you give your 2-year-old grandson $5 and go to the store and he buys him some chips, his ass gonna pay taxes on it.
Miss Fritz just said we're actually in debt to ourselves.
That's what the fuck I just said.
I just wanted to know that in the chat, the young lady said exactly what you said 5 times now.
Listen,
we're really in debt to ourselves.
That we pay more than any. This is why I say America don't give a fuck about its own people, so you know it don't give a damn about the people somewhere
in
else.
Iran or Bucharest or Chop Chop, they don't care.
They don't give no fuck. They got their foot on our neck right now because every time you buy any motherfucking thing, it's a tax.
You
on
don't
it.
pay taxes.
So think about this: how much money is generated just off of? No, not. I ain't even gonna take the taxes out of your check that you work and all that. I ain't even gonna. I'm just talking about you going to buy some tennis shoes. Everybody got to buy clothes. Everybody got to buy food. Everybody got to buy water. Everybody got to pay shelter. Everybody got to pay for. Bro,
but you don't know what taxes go to? Like you don't mean taxes
I don't know where it go because I ain't collected a goddamn thing. I'm saying I just know it's going somewhere. That's the point.
Yeah, it goes to
the
national infrastructure.
You file
United
your
States,
taxes every year. You're not going to get back what you really put into it.
Okay, so they robbing you anyway. But the point I'm saying is, Where is the money going? They can't be, bro. They can't be in no deficit. They take all the goddamn money. So if you in debt,
you know what a deficit is, basically. Quiz time. What's the deficit to you? What does a deficit mean? What's the deficit?
A deficit means you in the negative. That means you minus something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're expending more, and we're having that difference. We're paying that difference to that.
Who do we owe? I'm saying who do? Well, look at me talking about we. I don't owe them up. Who do they owe? Because
you're an American citizen.
Somebody.
You're an American citizen, but I agree with you.
I'll just answer the question. I'll just answer. I don't know.
Hey, I do agree with you, though.
But whenever I think the whole question though, but the whole question of like the debt though, you can't like pay. We're not going to pay it off. So even the question of who does it owe to doesn't really make sense because that's not how debt and securities work now in America.
Who do? Listen, when you owe a motherfucker, if you borrow some money from your dad and say, "Dad, I'm gonna pay you back," you owe him. Okay?
Yeah.
Who does America owe? That's the question.
It's investors, it's foreign investors, it's Federal Reserve, and other U.S. agencies.
So investors, then what's the deficit? Some trillion?
$36 trillion. Yeah, they issue out bonds. They issue out bonds, and then they, so a bond basically. So they pay the face value, and then after a certain amount of time, the U.S. government will give that back plus interest. And so that's how the debt obligations work in this country.
That was it was pretty interesting, man, and hear all the takes on it. But I was watching this thing about with the Epstein stuff, and they was basically saying they was getting all these rich to figure out that all they had to do was do these donations and do all of these things so they can get their money so they wouldn't have to pay the taxes. They got so many loopholes. It's called a double Irish something, and it's like a drink or something or whatever, and they take it over there to Ireland, put it in the bank account, send it back, and next thing you know, they living large off of the money because it's untraceable and it doesn't get taxed. I was like, wow. And Epstein was in on that shit.
Somebody that made the rules of taxation. If I make the rules of taxation, you think I'm not going to make a way for me to get around it? Not you, but me.
Yeah, that's what Ronald Reagan did to try to, trickle down economics, right? Wait, trickle down economics. Isn't that how it works? If they have less money to tax, if billionaires have less money to tax, What do you mean Trump did the same thing? He lower taxes.
When they was trying to make him come up with his motherfucking taxes and what he paid, and that motherfucker said, "I ain't giving you motherfuckers nothing." But he don't pay no goddamn taxes. Yeah, because they don't pay taxes. Everybody ain't paying taxes, motherfucker. Think about this. All right. So look, this is the thing. It's a thing called tribute, right? They use the word tribute in the Bible, but it's the same thing as taxes.
Render unto Caesar.
All right. So
taxation is different from
listen,
tribute.
I'm just saying, no, it's the same thing because you got to pay tribute. They said they had to pay. It's different because only reason why it's different because it's modern and they got more ways to get it. But in those days, it's the same thing. Hey, y'all got to pay me this much and bring this shit and bring it on time. If you don't, it's going to be consequences to pay. It's the same thing. It was just different. It was more cut and dry. Now they more sneaky and dig around and you don't know, I'm paying for this. It's a hidden tax now and all that shit. It wasn't like that back then. But the point I'm making is they collected taxes. Caesar didn't pay a motherfucker nothing because he the one collecting. So everybody ain't paying taxes even today.
Of course
that makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the point.
I mean,
That's all I
that's
was
the
saying. Go
system
ahead.
that Republicans support,
That's
though.
I'm just
That's the
saying.
system that the
I
right
don't
wing
care who
supports.
came up
Where
with it, Republican, all of them the same. All of
Yeah.
them the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
They're
I
not
was
really
gonna
the
say
same.
all of them the same.
No, they're not. No, there's not. No, they're not. Because
Yeah,
Democrats
all
want
of them
billionaires to actually pay their fair share of
all
taxes
of them
so
lie.
that
All of them ain't gonna.
society can
But this
improve.
the thing.
But
Neither one of them give a fuck about you. That's the point. So they the same.
I don't know about that,
Neither
man. I think the
Democrats
solution
don't
is
give a
Black
fuck
fine.
Hands,
about
I got
you.
a question for you. Black Hands, Black Hands. Hold on.
Yes. I hear you.
Okay, the question that I have is if you were running
Miss Prince, you right.
America,
Oh shit.
would you give back to the people? Would you give back to the people if
Listen,
you were running
I was
America?
if
Would
I
you
came
give
into
any
power right now,
kickbacks? Would you do
hey,
anything
listen.
if hold on? If you're
I'm
one,
finna tell you.
well, here go a
Yes.
better question I got though. Hold on, let me see if you can answer this. If you were Jeff Bezos right now, do you give your employees a fucking raise?
Yes.
Or do you keep all of this
No, you
money
don't.
for yourself?
No. See, you're asking someone
thing is-
who
Has
This-
morals.
listen, no, you asking now. If you would have asked me this question 15 years ago, I'd have been like, fuck them. But I know better now. So that you can't.
So
you ain't
you
gonna.
telling me
it's
a
different.
person that
It's
doesn't deserve something? What if they don't deserve it? Look at what
No,
we're
if they don't,
saying
if
here.
they don't, I ain't
People
talking about
always don't
deserving.
deserve something. Just listen, people. Listen, everybody on earth doesn't deserve a $50 an hour job.
That doesn't make any sense, though. That doesn't make
Motherfuckers
any
ain't
sense.
acting right.
That doesn't make any sense because if Amazon's making record profits, don't the employees
You damn
deserve
near
that?
have to. You damn near have to. You have to. But what I'm saying, no, check this out. I want to say
Listen
something
what
before
I'm
you
saying,
go.
though.
Hold your thought. Hold your thought right there, because I want to elaborate on what my answer. Because you remember, you said if I was Jeff Bezos, would I give my employees a raise? Yes. Here's the reason why. Because it's a thing called profit sharing, right? And profit sharing does not come out of the owner's pocket. So you can understand. The Jeff Bezos, when he shared the profits, he already made his money. You understand? He already made his money. So he's just sharing. They call it profit sharing, like he's sharing what he made. No, he's sharing what the incentives that he got off of the tax and all that, the tax breaks and all that. So that's what he really sharing. But he ain't really. He ain't. Hey, listen. If he profit sharing, he's not losing no money at all.
Because you're not in business to lose the money.
But that's the point.
He doesn't get compensated through the company itself. It's through the stock of the company. I think that's what you guys are kind of ignoring.
Well,
like Jeff Bezos Jeff Bezos doesn't get paid through like the company, like the revenue of the company.
I get it.
It depends on options and stuff. So it's I don't think
I've seen videos
avoid taxes like
employees like crap.
So, man,
like,
let me
like
say this.
Tesla,
So you're right.
like Miss
I
Prince
believe
was
that.
saying in the comments.
Well, what I'm saying is this. He right. He don't get a check like that. But so that goes back to my point. He ain't losing no money by sharing profits. He's not losing because his is in stocks. His is already made.
He could give you a pizza party.
I'm just saying he can give you. Hey, look, I'm just saying, but he ain't losing no money. So if you ask me that question, that's why I answered it quickly. Yes, I would. Now, for those people that don't deserve it, they ain't gonna get it no way because God ain't gonna let them have it. You understand? So I can't worry about what somebody don't deserve. I'm gonna do just like I told you. Remember, you asked me. You asked me, what would you do if I won the Powerball or the Mega was like $2 billion or got up to $1 billion? You asked me, what would you do? What did I tell you? Do you remember what I told you?
I remember you
give it all
saying
away,
something along the lines that you would motherfucking get rid of it all.
Okay, then. Did you remember that? Did you remember what I
You would
told you,
get rid
Chad?
of $2 billion.
Yeah, I just said that.
Right.
Yeah,
So listen.
can you hear me?
So what? Like, so
I
where would
hear
you
you,
like
but
put
I
it?
hear you now. I hear you now.
You going in and out, but I can hear you.
I heard you, but not the first part though. That's why I asked you the question again because I didn't hear your answer.
Yeah, but
this is
I get it though. You know, I get it.
because you have to listen. What person?
But
I'm gonna ask you this: what person with 5 children, all of them? Let's say he just had quintuplets right now. His wife just had 5 babies, and they all the same day, same age, whatever. Born 2 weeks ago. He hit the $2 billion Powerball. How much money do you think he need to live the rest of his life without working? How much? With 5 kids now, just him and 5 kids. I ain't talking about his brothers, his sisters. I'm asking the question.
Listen, I'll say this. Let's just be honest about this, man. The way that these prices are going up, there's no telling. I don't even know the amount.
But I think what he's trying to say that it would be
amount.
less than $2 billion. But I don't think the whole point is that people you'll still spend it.
But
right?
don't you want your
thing.
kids to have this money or
That's true.
is that not the mission?
And you got understand what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying. I'm saying you making preference. You're making provisions. You're gonna take care of your family. I'm not saying you don't take care of your family. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm saying how much money do you really need for everybody to be good?
This podcast sucks.
Listen, here you go, man. We've never experienced being able to give back to kids in being a black person, man. Just be honest about it. It's just not. We're just not able to be able to give back. We've never been in a situation, man. So for us to say, I'm gonna be honest, man. If I would have hit the Powerball or whatever, I will make sure that my generations behind me have some type of knowledge of money. They must go to a class or something before. They must be 18 or 21 something before they get this money, and they must keep it in a trust. And you know,
so
I would think like that, and hope. And hopefully that I could do that with if I have billions of dollars, bro.
You can do that.
Know how
you don't want to
changes
end up like Thomas Hitman Hearn.
But this is the point. This is what I'm saying, Chet. This is what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the money that I need to take care of my family and my generations. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when all that is done, it don't take $2 billion to do it. So what do you do with the rest? Are you greed? Because that's what it's all about. It's all about being greedy because that's what it's for. The money is not for you to hoard the money because guess what? You can't take it with you.
Yep.
So somebody else gonna spend it when you gone anyway. It's just you need to figure out who's gonna be doing the spending. That's all you can do. You gotta make sure you know that I can't take this shit to hell or heaven, right? So it's gonna be here. Your job is to make sure the right people is spending it. And that's all you can do. Do that make sense?
Hey, while we talking about money, while we talking about money and all this stuff, hey, donate to the show, $Tycoon brand at Cash App. It is greatly appreciated on the platform. I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. Thank you for the 3 people that's in the thing. What y'all need from the stove? I got y'all. What y'all need? But anyway,
Who forgot
we
the
gonna
black
we
and
gonna
mild?
we gonna get out of that situation, and we're gonna go over into the Bam out of Bio 83. I meant to get my
Hey, he
time.
better than Kobe. He better than
man,
Kobe.
and put it on.
You funny.
You know?
You got jokes.
Right, he better than Kobe. Hey, no, because guess what?
He the GOAT, though.
People, these young people would say, because it's all about scoring. He can't shoot the ball. Well, if it's about scoring, okay, he out there. Michael Jordan didn't do it.
This motherfucker.
Kobe Bryant didn't do it. So who's the better? Who's best? See how dumb
I'm gonna jump the
motherfuckers be
topic
talking
off
this
by simply saying, shout out to Bam for getting it done. He had,
Hey, I remember
he was 20 of 43, and Kobe is known for scoring. He got 81. On this night, Bam became a scoring machine. He got to go to the free throw line a lot. He went to the free throw line 43 times.
So do you believe? Okay, so do you believe
against the Washington Wizards?
Do you believe?
The guys moving out the way.
Kobe did it against the Toronto Raptors. They sucked back there. So what?
They had Jalen Rose and a couple named guys.
Sucked. Go look at their record when they beat them.
Oh, yeah, they was at the bottom.
They sucked. Okay, so now fuck that. We go listen. We ain't going there. Listen. So did Bam Adebayo just become a scoring machine 2 days ago? Or
No,
did he always?
Numbers. I'm not gonna sit here and say.
I'm asking a question. Did he or did he not just now, 2 days ago, become a scoring machine? Is that what you're telling me?
I definitely am going to from now on expect him to shoot all them threes he was shooting.
No, that ain't his game.
And it wasn't his game when he scored 83, but he was doing that.
But he did, because it's a such thing as saying, I feel it. Just like Michael Jordan when he did the shoulder shrug. He ain't hit that many threes in his goddamn life, but he did it that day and he ain't even understand it. You understand?
I'm not going to diss him because he got 83. I like Bam.
Nigga, you can't say nothing. He better than Kobe. That's what you better say. If you don't, shut the fuck up. Because you don't know. Because that's what it's all about, ain't it? Exactly. Ain't it all about? Ain't it what it's all about? I thought that's what it was about.
Let me tell y'all, man. I said it.
Kobe Bryant for life.
Tell me this though. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I shed a tear, man, when I seen it happening. When I seen his mama give him a hug after the game, man, and it was like, it just made me it made the tears just came out instantly because
hey, you know why?
I don't care what nobody say, man. For him to get that 83, his mom to see it, his girl there with him.
We got to see it.
Like some.
It's different for them, though.
It's almost, man.
It was special because he's a center.
No, you know why it's different for them? Because they watched him work and work and work. We ain't go to practice. His mama raised him from a little boy and watched him go to basketball practice.
Taking him to practice every day.
Taking him, taught him work.
Buying shoes.
Buying this. Go in here. You see that? So to see her son make history in the league, in the professional league, dog, that's crazy. That's big. You can't. It don't get no better than that.
The thing is, he earned a spot in the Hall of Fame for sure, whether he win a ring or not. By doing that, and it was something to see.
And he was. Hey, check this out. Look at his percentages. So listen, when
he was 20 or 43.
Okay, that's damn near. That's what, 48%?
Something like that.
48% from the field.
42. It was a great percentage.
He was 20. Because if it was 20 for 40, that's 50%.
He was 20 of 43.
Okay, 20 for 43, that's like 49%, man.
And he went to the free throw line 43 times.
Where they was fouling. He ain't go to the. He ain't just say, "Hey, put me on. I'm at the line." They fouled him, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Okay, then. So he ain't go to the line. They fouled him. So he missed 7 free throws. So he should have had 90 points.
I mean, it's a feat,
bro.
but I'm happy for him because he
Go
deserves.
look up. Hey, check. Go look up Kobe's numbers in his 81-point game. Go look up the stats line on that. This is gonna show something. Do that.
Give me
Because
that.
I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that his numbers, Bam numbers, was better than Kobe's.
Give them to me,
Cheddar Bob.
Check that out from me.
Versus Kobe Bryant's 83
Stat
points
line.
and 81 points. Their stats.
And I could be wrong, but I'm willing to bet because Bam a big guy. His was mostly dunks and inside. You know what I mean? From the field.
Cheddar Bob, I want
man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, 81 points, field goals made. Kobe had 28. Bam had 20.
28 for what?
Hold on. 46 and 43.
28 for 46.
Kobe shot 60%, 61%, 60.9 to be exact. Bam shot 46 and a half. 3 points made. They both made 7. 3-point attempts. He had 22. Kobe had 13. Free throws made. Kobe had 18. He had 36.
Damn. Oh,
free
he had
throws
most
attempted. Free throws attempted 20. He had 43.
That's why. That's the difference.
There it is.
You got,
But he
got
had
us at the line.
also he had 9 rebounds. Bam had 9. Kobe had 6. He had 3 assists. Bam had 3 assists. Kobe had 2. Steals. Bam had 2. Kobe had 3. Blocks. Bam had 2. Kobe had 1. He had 5 turnovers. He was a plus 20 on the plus and minus. And Kobe was a plus 25.
What's that nigga name? Kobe Bryant.
Hold on though. It's safe to say that Kobe got his game in a flow of the game. If you can understand what I'm getting at, it wasn't a all-out warfare to go get this man the ball like here. But Kobe, we already know once he get it, he might shoot it anyway. So, that was a normal 81. But the way that they got it was, and I ain't gonna lie, I love it. It was like team camaraderie. It was the coach, like, let's go for it then, And it was, and I don't think it's any disrespect to Kobe's game. It's just that, man.
No.
Listen, why not? Records are made to be broken, ain't it? Ain't that? I believe Wemby.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't
is
gonna
the
come
next
up in the stat
person
line.
that I think that can do it.
The league needed something to add as far as an exciting moment, and they got it, and he deserved it. I got no beef with Bam Adebayo breaking Kobe's record.
Damn, his girl was at the month. Hey, she was at the press conference with him.
That's Asia.
That's crazy.
He broke a record,
but that's a lot of work. This is the true live love in basketball in the flesh. We're watching love in basketball unfold in front of our eyes. And I'm gonna tell you, man, like I said, when I seen that dude grab his mom, man, and it was so special, man, that it was like, whoa. It's like, whoa, man, like I don't even know if anybody can really understand. That's the feeling that I wanted my mom to have right there about
It's safe
everything.
to
You know
say
what I
he's going
mean?
to the
Just to
Hall of
see.
Fame.
It is safe to say after that game, I think he's etched in there, man, because there's no way a great journeyman like him, and he shows up dedicated to the game.
Hey, I'm gonna say
There's
this:
no way you
if
can't go away
if
from
Bill Walton, if Bill Walton is in the Hall of Fame, goddamn it, Bam is first ballot. Yeah,
Yeah, he's going in the Hall of Fame.
fuck man, shit. Bill Walton, punk ass.
And what you go?
it. Yeah, I just like I said. So looking at, but what's crazy to me is this: it's Wilt, Bam, Kobe. Now, I don't know if y'all heard it at the beginning of the show, but it's no longer when you shoot the jumper in the basket, in the waste basket, and you say
No,
Kobe
it's
or
Bam.
Jordan, you say Bam. Listen,
Hey, I used to shoot
that
when I
might be the
missed.
coldest.
I only say Kobe when I miss because he was the all-time lead in missed field goals for a long time. So every time I miss, I used to say Kobe. So I never said it when I made it. It was somebody else. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, that's just the way, when you playing at your trash cubicle or playing at your like, I got me a hoop over there for a waste basket, and I'm always shooting. And I might say, in my head, Jordan, but or whatever, but it moved over to like I heard people saying Kobe, and
No.
they don't even play
Guess what?
21 no more. They play 24. I don't
Guess
know if
what?
you guys know this.
The younger kids right now, Bam is all they gonna know.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Cause just like all we knew was Magic and Jordan, all
And
the next
Bird.
generation knew was Kobe, and now that this generation, I'm talking about the kids that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
They ain't gonna know nobody but Bam.
You see that?
It just is what it is.
But we grew up off of Bam Bam. We know.
Yeah, the one
From
that
the
motherfucker that'll
Flintstones.
beat your motherfucking ass. He was that motherfucker was strong as a motherfucker.
The
Yeah,
strongest motherfucker.
the baby though. He was the
Yes.
hey, you know what? Nah, it's funny you brought that up, but I got a picture of the Flintstones, right? And we didn't know what they were saying to us, bro. They've been telling us who they are forever. We just didn't pay attention. These motherfuckers lived in bedrock.
Yeah.
What does that say? What did I say to you?
Fred and Barney worked at the gravel pit.
The gravel pit.
Quarry pit.
But they lived in bedrock. Bro, look at what they got on. Look at what Fred.
What do you mean by that?
Look at Fred outfit. Pull up the Flintstones. Pull up the Flintstones
the orange
picture,
with
bro.
the blue tie.
Just do it, bro. Just do it. Just please, just put it on the screen if you can, bro. Just look to see if you can get the whole Flintstones cast, though, because all of them is dressed a certain way.
Get the cast.
Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. I don't want to see if y'all catch what I don't know. And I be thinking about shit, and sometimes I think different from people, but I'm sure y'all can see, but just look at this shit, man. And it's crazy, man. I be looking at shit in the spirit, man. So it's different. It's a little different. I be seeing shit different than y'all might see.
Wait.
Don't laugh.
I'm trying to get a good
Don't laugh. No, it ain't funny though. I don't want you to laugh. I want you to look at it.
Bro, this shit funny as a motherfucker. Hold on, let me see.
Why you getting that, bro? Listen, I've been studying a little bit. Well, I study every day, but I've been something been on my spirit to study the upcoming High Holy Day. It's called Passover, right? So, you know, other people say, you know, they call it Easter or whatever. But it's really, God said it's Passover. So I was studying and I forgot how many plagues God put on the Egyptians at that time. Do you know? Mine was I studied. Oh, I'm studying darkness right now because you know he blacked out the sun, right? If anybody familiar with the
Yeah, I remember it.
he blocked out the sun, so it was so black that you couldn't even see your hand in front of your face. Like he blacked out. Not only did he black out the sun, he blacked out all light, bro. When I understood that, I was like, damn, that shit fuck with me because I'm like, yeah, you blocked the sun out. But it was deeper than that. It was black like your TV screen. I'm talking about when it's unexplainable. They were so it was so dark that some of the Egyptians died from a heart attack because they was afraid of the dark. Now, we was kids, right? Some kids, I wasn't never really afraid of the dark though, but some kids were, you know what I'm saying? Some kids was like, nigga, turn the light on. I ain't, you know. I don't sleep good. I need a light. You need a night light or something on in that motherfucker, right? But I wasn't never like that. But just imagine that it's so black that you can't even see your hand in front of your face. Almost like that movie Pitch Black. Who saw that?
I've seen it. I mean, I'm a movie guy.
I seen it.
That shit, but it was kind of like that in a way. Pitch Black. But yeah, so yeah, I've been studying on that and I had to answer the questions. The question was choose a plague in Egypt that God did during Passover. And of course you gotta, explain it with a scripture and break the scripture down and what it's talking about. But it was crazy because Passover about to come up. These wars is going on. It's a lot going on. So these plagues now, because it was frogs, it was locusts, it was darkness, it was blood in the water, it was what was it? Not ants. What was the thing? Lice. They play, you know what I'm saying? All these was
locusts.
It was locusts too. Frogs. But the one was the darkness, because motherfucker couldn't see. You can't see. If you can't see, just cover your eyes for about 10 minutes. Just try that one day. Just, because we say, yeah, I would never want to be blind. You can't see nothing. No, cover your eyes and cover them where it can't no light get in. Bro, then that ain't even good enough to understand what he did though. Like the shit that he actually did, that's only probably 40%.
The closest you can get is
Right.
going out on a back road I'm talking about
Yeah,
one of them back roads where it ain't no stars in the sky, and it's
or the
just
trees is high enough to block it'll be a
and
shadow.
it cuts
You
the
have to,
lights off.
yeah, that type of shit.
That is the darkest. You can't see your own hand in front of your face.
That's
Man,
kind of
look.
scary to me. I don't know about y'all, but that's some scary
It
shit.
is, but that's why I'm saying.
Anybody ever drove like that?
I've been out here. So
Yeah, when you
Chet done been out here.
can't see the
Man.
fucking road in front of you, Harley.
Listen, man. Look, and then not only that, going to Vegas. I don't know if you ever been that right going through the mountains and going to Vegas, man, at night. Listen, man. You look, you don't see a motherfucking thing. You can't see shit.
Well, look,
Oh,
my
like,
TC
damn.
rotation
You
was
see the
like that. It
screen,
was
don't
like
you, Black Hand?
Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Let me go. Let me pull it. Let me make it big. Okay, now. Okay. Now, what in that picture? What is what does everybody have on? What does everybody have on?
even the men who would say it was a dress.
All right. So now they got on dresses. Cause they ain't no, I can see Barney's legs and I can see Fred's legs. I can see Bam Bam. But Bam Bam don't count because he's a baby, right?
Yes.
Shit, he got on a diaper, motherfucker.
And Bam Bam had on the actual diaper.
Okay. So now,
Cause the baby do.
And Pebbles had on the diaper.
Pebbles.
Okay.
Yeah, Pebbles got a diaper.
So now they all got on dresses. That's one, right? So they all, when they sit down, what do they sit on? What do they sit on? Stones, right? Because everything is, they're trying to make it to where they're trying to paint the picture that they were in the Stone Age, remember?
In the Stone Ages, yes. The house was made out of stone. The car was made out of stone.
Right. But now, tell me Barney don't have the same outfit as Captain Caveman.
Yes, he does.
So what are they telling us?
They had the same Caveman?
They were the cavemen. They the cavemen.
Well, if you look, Dino was a dinosaur.
That's the point. I know. I'm just saying.
Dog.
All
the
this
cat
shit
was a saber-toothed tiger.
Listen, they are telling us that was supposed to be. They're telling us who they are, man. They the cavemen. That's what I got from it. Now, me explaining that little bit to you, it'll make you think. Like, damn, they live in Bedrock. They lived in the Caucasus Mountains. I'm just saying, Caucasians. That means cave dweller.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so now that's what they was telling us. That's what they was telling us, that they the cavemen, they the cave dwellers. They the ones that lived in the caves. But we kids, we don't know that. It took me 50 years to figure this shit out.
I just thought it was a funny show.
I did. It's still funny. It is funny. But it's got messages, is what I'm saying. Once you start looking at shit from a spiritual eyes, with your spiritual eyes, you'll see messages.
Boy, that's the case. Everything got a message.
Okay, then. That's all I'm saying.
Everything got a message.
But it's a cartoon.
Everything gonna have a message. That's what it's for. If it doesn't have a message, what is it? What is its worth in anything?
But okay,
you know what I mean?
Now everything got a message. But do you get every message that you don't get every message?
No, you don't.
If you're not trained to look at stuff in a way, you won't see a lot of this stuff flowing right over your head. So
some people never ever catch it or get any message.
That's why I said what I said. Man, the shit, it just hit me like a few years ago, like, damn, this is what it is. And I kind of was like, I've been watching this shit all my life, been down there since I was a kid. And I really didn't see this. I didn't see it until now. That's why I say when you look at things from a spiritual aspect, it'll start revealing certain messages to you that the average person, if you looked at it in your regular eye, you wouldn't catch it. You wouldn't see it. That's all I was saying.
Man said it's a fictional cartoon. Hopes this helps.
Yeah, but fictional. It's a fictional cartoon, but everything got truth to it. Everything got truth to it. That's just like watching a movie. Greenland, that was a fictional movie, wasn't it? That didn't really happen.
It made perfectly good sense.
God damn it. So all that don't even matter what he talking about. So the only thing that don't matter is basketball games and football games and shit like that. But a movie, it's got a message in it. Ain't no basketball game got no message in it. So
there's a message in everything. You just gotta find it.
Bam.
Well, no, there ain't
It
no
was a message with Bam.
What?
Shit.
What was the message?
It was a message from Bam.
What did you get from it? What I'm saying, what did you get from it? Huh?
You didn't get what I just told you, what I just said, that it's every hooper's fucking dream to do that. So what are you talking about? That's a message. It's a message to everybody that aspires to do that. To keep doing your shit and follow your dreams. It's messages in this shit. We got it's different for different people, I guess.
And wait a minute,
like
right after that, did anybody see the poster? Did anybody see the poster that was made right after it? It had Jordan. It had Steph Curry, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant, and they said even though they're champions, none of them did this. They win the record book for scoring, and I was like, "Wow!"
But that don't really make a champion either, though. I mean, scoring like that, or him scoring like that, don't get rings, and people that score less get rings because it's a team game. But that was something, like I said, man, I really liked that they went behind him. They passed him the ball when it was a 4-on-1. They didn't give a hoot. They said, we gonna get Bam to this goddamn
milestone
of 83, man. He gonna get past Kobe and some people, I don't know if we get it, it's another message. They came together. They came together and came up with this shit.
And the third message was it was an American player.
Yep. That's big shit right there. But what I'm getting at is the messages is they came together for a common goal. A lot of people around here walking around on earth does not know what it means to be a part of a team. There are people out here that don't understand that the group is more than the individual. But when the group comes to a consensus and say, man, we getting this man the record, that's something, man. That's something. That's some stuff that's spiritual to where people can't even, it's like a belief system to where everybody is believing in this money. They believe in God, devil. They believe in, it's something that you can't, it's a force that you can't see, but you feel. And once people are behind you, you start to feel this glow. And you don't even know that you're glowing, but you know that you feel something special. So it's like for him to even hit those free throws, think about it. If he'd have missed every last free throw, he comes out of there with 43. And we're not even, then we're talking about, God damn, you need to practice free throws. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. Only person I said that could do this shit probably was Shaq. but he couldn't shoot free throws because they were going to hack him. He can't make free throws, so he won't ever get the 100 or nothing. Because we understand to stop a motherfucker, foul him. Put him on the line.
Put him on the line.
Damn. Put him on the line. Earn it. What
If
they
we
say,
start
earn
making
it
them, we
from
got
the
to come up
strike.
with something else.
We got to start coming up with something else.
Because he can make them now.
No, that was the hacker shack they was doing on him. They was hoping he missed. They didn't foul Kobe like that because he would have had 100.
He would have had 100. They couldn't. That's what I'm saying. They didn't understand. If I foul Kobe, he going to the line.
He gonna hit him. They was fouling him. They fouled him. Kobe only went to the line, 20 times, you said? So they ain't fouled Kobe.
Yeah.
They ain't fouled Kobe. They was fouling him, trying to stop him, and he was making his free throws. That's the point. That was the only
he made his free throws. Like you said, it's a historical moment because in this day and age, somebody beat Kobe's record. He didn't beat the main record, but we got to live and see in our lifetime two dudes come real close to Wilt the Stilt's record.
Well, I still got to put my vote in for this, that I think that Wembanyama, whatever Victor Wembanyama, is going to do it. I'm banking on this, man. I might put it on Kalshi, whatever that fucking new thing is that you bet on anything. I think he's going to get 101. I think he's going to go for the old gusto. I think he's going for the number one watch, man. He's going to get 50 buckets, man, in a game. He shoot threes too, man.
Yeah, this the thing. This is why, and everybody done heard this before. Wilt is the GOAT in my book. He is the GOAT of all GOATs because he scored 100 points and it wasn't no 3-point line.
There was no 3-point line in them days. No.
So he got it out the
I don't
mud.
feel that his record, even if somebody beat it, will never really for real be beat.
Right,
because of that.
you got 3 points, you got a shot. And guess what? Wilt can shoot the 3 too. He shoot the ball from anywhere. He would have had more than that if they counted threes back there.
But they didn't count threes.
Right.
Now I want to get on a serious topic that we didn't bring up was the blatant referee in the San Antonio Spurs game and the Boston Celtics game, who in the first quarter ran over and injected himself and ejected Jaylen Brown.
Yeah,
to stop him from
him
being in the conversation of MVP.
Damn, that's crazy. But
y'all didn't see that?
I saw it, but I didn't know what
the referee that ejected him was not supposed to be involved. The foul was missed, and Jaylen Brown was fouling. He was arguing with the appropriate ref, and the other ref came over and ejected him. Yeah.
Well,
we know what it was all about.
Well, guess what? Check this out, though. This didn't happen until what?
He got put in the conversation about being MVP.
Well, he been
that Jason Tatum came back.
All right, then. Okay, now, because nobody had a problem with him being the MVP until this motherfucker came back. And like I say, nobody had no problem with it.
And wait, you and Stephen A would have been in agreement today since you mentioned Jason Tatum, because he said verbatim, if that had been Jason Tatum, he would not have been ejected.
Wow. See, well,
And he said, I don't care who don't like it, but I'm gonna call a spade a spade. And he hopes that referee gets stuck refereeing Wizards games for the rest of the season.
no, he don't need to be reffing nothing. He need to be fired. See, this the thing.
I agree.
This is the thing. But this is the thing. Like that type of shit, motherfuckers need to be held accountable. Get your bitch ass, because you the one fucking up the game, though. You fucking up the game. Now, did somebody pay him to get him out the game so they don't get their parlay or whatever? I don't know. Because why you gonna come? Why you though? Why you had to come over here and kick this man
I
out the
didn't
game?
know
You
it
ain't have
ran
nothing to do with
across
that.
the court
Right.
to
So did
get in
somebody
his
pay
face.
him?
And then I'm assuming it was because if they say if he had a good showing in the Spurs game, and when they go head to head with OKC coming up real soon, if he had a spectacular game there, the MVP was his.
Well, they just said fuck Cade Cunningham, huh?
Wow, I know.
He's still
Yes,
the
yes.
best. He still got the best record. He's still leading his team. So they said fuck Cade, huh?
And it is now really, but they mentioned him, but it's really between Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, who they want to
Well, he
give it to, by the way I hear
he
it.
might not even be eligible though. He done missed too many
Nah,
games.
they
Him
say
and
he
Joker.
eligible. They didn't already counted it. They say he eligible.
Wow.
Out of
So
nowhere.
fuck Cade, huh? That's basically bottom
And
line is
basically,
fuck
well,
Cade.
they really want to say fuck the Pistons if you've been watching, and they
Well,
trying
no,
to
that's what I
find
was just
somebody to
saying.
beat them.
Well, I'm saying though, there's no way you can lead your team, because that's what they said when they gave that motherfucker the Joker. They said his team got the best record. He's leading his team in scoring in 2
If
categories.
he
or
didn't
3
play, they
categories.
wouldn't win the game.
That's so.
But they
I
changed
don't-
the meaning of MVP to suit the needs of what they feel the NBA needs.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So they can
And that's
every
not to
year
me. The
the
MVP
criteria.
almost ain't respected no more because of that. Because I have it on good authority. When they gave it to Joel Embiid, their team without him won more games that year. I just had to prove this to AZ Mazon. Their team won more games without him that year. They still gave the MVP to him.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing, man. Shea Gilgeous, he's from Canada. Joel Embiid, he's from where? Cameroon.
Cameroon, Africa.
When was the last MVP that was American?
Shit. I barely can remember.
Who?
Was it James Harden? James Harden?
I know James Harden was, but was he the last one before
James Harden?
See that? And there ain't been no.
We talked about it already.
Long time.
But hey, they're moving in a new direction.
Yes, you pointed that out already. You pointed, but for the people in the back, the NBA has moved on in a different direction, and we're going to get a lot more exciting moments like we did the other day with Bam out of Bayou.
Bam went to Kentucky, but where's Bam from?
Africa somewhere.
Okay then.
I mean, Adebayo was not an American name.
And then too, check this out. Somebody, I think it was Chandler, talking about foreign players is better than American players. Did I hear him right? We was
He did say that. He did say that.
He said that right before the
internet is forever.
And the All-Star game, they didn't win a game. The foreign team didn't win not one game. So, but the league is pushing that. Is pushing the foreign, the
they
European.
pushing it hard, very hard.
but they ain't shit though. They ain't win a game. Man, come on now. At least you can win one game though. In the All-Star game on that setup, how they had it. They didn't win. Both American teams, the young stars beat their ass and the old heads beat their ass.
Okay.
So that tells you that. Well, we already knew that, but it's just
We
like
already know that, but it's not gonna change because the company, a
it's moving
corporate
it. Right.
entity, went in a different direction, which was what we were trying to explain to the young man earlier. If I own this motherfucker, I can do what I want to.
Right. Right. So
whether it be apartment units, gas, the liquor store, the shoe store, it does not matter. If I own it, I can do what I want to with it within government regulation. And the government seems to be okay with them raising the prices. I don't know about y'all, but y'all ride down the street and see 5 different gas stations with 5 different prices. And if you like me, you go to the one that's cheapest.
Yes,
without
sir.
going out your way to go to that one.
Hey, Sean's birthday came out again.
Didn't you? Oh no, your wife was 719, huh? Cause 729 came out.
It came out 729. That's me and her together. That's our number.
And if nobody played it, it don't matter.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy, man. That's why, man.
I didn't even play it. And listen. I call in my numbers sometimes, right? And I said 2619. He played 4619. Why I stopped playing it a couple days ago, and it came out twice already.
Yeah, cause that's Kayla's old address where you came pick me up from at them apartments.
Yeah, that's my old license plate. Remember, I told you that.
Yep. You did.
When you said it came out the week you was here.
I don't think it came out because
the day you left or something.
No, the day I left was
the day you left.
Remember the girl? She gave me the fucking number. She texted me and told me to play the motherfucker, and I ain't play it, man.
But it was a 4-digit that popped up, and it came out after you left, I think.
No, Delvin's birthday came out 1974 when I was there.
Yeah.
And
Did you play it?
I'm talking about
hell
when you
no.
left.
I played 424, which was April 24th, his birthday. But the year came out instead of the goddamn April 24th. But I don't know why I ain't played the whole goddamn thing.
We was on that 424, I think, pretty good.
We played it, but the bitch came the year instead of the day came out.
The year came, yep.
I said, man, I was mad the motherfucker.
Do y'all think y'all would be really, because I do, I'm just going to answer that early. I think y'all would be really wealthy men if y'all could give back a third of the money that y'all spent on lottery that didn't hit.
Shit, nah, hell nah. Nah, would I be if the money I fucked off when I was selling dope, motherfucker have some money. Just bullshitting, going out, going to the mall, buying bitches.
I didn't even go that far back. I'm just saying, off the lottery that y'all play, if y'all actually could get given back the monies that y'all have spent over the years, I think both y'all would be really wealthy men.
Hell no. I ain't spent that much money. Hell no. To be
I have some money, but it ain't gonna. I'll be to spent that up in the gas, motherfucker.
You're right. You'll spend it. You gonna spend it. Hey, the shit. Hey, people think. This is why I say I am like I am about money. You go, it's made for you to spend it. It ain't made for you to hoard it, man. That's not what it's made
Hey,
for. You can't take it with you.
here go the best example I ever had. Here go the best example I ever had of money. A person came up to me one time and said, "Hey man, you know if you didn't do that, you could drive a Ferrari." So I'm like, "Okay, I'm listening." And he says, "Yeah, all you gotta do is quit all these habits and all that and whatever and whatever." And I said, "Well, do you do any of those habits?" And he was like, "No." I said, "Well, where's your Ferrari at?" Now, the moral of the story is just because you don't do something don't mean you ain't gonna be able to find and spend what you want to spend that money on.
You don't find something to
Something's
spend
gonna
on.
find your eye.
Man, you're gonna spend it because that's what it's made for. Just like
That's
that's
what
just
it's
like
made
saying,
for.
man, if you didn't if you ain't used drugs, you would be like, man, Scarface was snorting powder after powder, bitch.
And
And he was rich. So you
he
gonna
was
tell
rich.
me, you see what I'm saying? So it don't matter. If you're gonna get rich, you're gonna get rich anyway. And if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Now you can make shit work for yourself. Now you can be broke and then have a dope fiend problem. Then now you working back.
Now you working backwards.
Now you
But
going
I'm saying,
backwards.
but just because motherfuckers talking about, look at all these motherfucking stars, man. Motherfuckers be getting high and then buying cars and doing all this shit. That's what it's for, man. That's why Cat Williams paid for Melba Moore's Star Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
And guess what? They was trying to give one to him. They was trying to give him one. And he was like, man, listen, I don't even, fuck that. Melba Moore, do y'all know who she is? She should have had a motherfucker before me. And he paid for it for her. Now, it was supposed to
The
be
fact
hers.
that you gotta pay for your own star is amazing.
Yeah, no, you have to pay for that. But they was trying to give it to him, and then they was trying to make it to where they didn't want to give it to her because she couldn't pay for it herself. It don't matter who pays for it, but
As long
because
as it get paid for.
right, and he made them do it, made them give her one because she was up for one, but she just didn't have the money. Her estate didn't have the money to pay for it, so
Yeah.
he paid for it. And but that's the thing. He and some guy, I think it was I forget who was interviewing. He said, "Man, why do you do stuff like that?" He like, "Man, because that's what it's for. Like, I'm gonna get it back because
Yeah.
you know, this is what God to just what you was supposed to do with it. Is you're supposed to use it to help others. That you got enough money to tell where you ain't hurting and you ain't in no struggles and you got extra money, you supposed to now I ain't saying give away your money that where you would be begging. No,
Yeah.
it's not saying that. He's saying just like the man, the guy when he was talking to Christ told him, "No, how can I get the kingdom of heaven?" He said, "Sell what you have and follow me." The man, he wasn't telling the man to sell everything he got and be a damn bum. That's not what he said. He's saying you got extra. You got 5 houses. You got 20 cars. Sell some of that shit and give to the poor. You don't need 20 fucking cars.
You don't need 16 houses.
You don't need 16 fucking houses. You can only live in one. God
That's
is
one
telling
of
you,
you.
when you have extra, help somebody. That's what you're supposed to do. And that goes back to what we was talking about the millionaire and the billionaires and shit. Motherfuckers got billionaires. Motherfucker, listen, if you made it to $1 billion, you got everything you ever wanted in life, all motherfucking ready.
Thank you.
So you can give half of that shit away and you still won't have to buy nothing. You see that?
You're right. But a lot of people don't understand that.
No, you know why? Because it's greed.
I mean,
The
you don't
greed.
even have to have $1 billion.
I'm saying, how much I asked the question, how much do you really need to where you don't have to work and you ain't worried about no bills? and you got everything you want. How much does that cost? I guarantee you everybody can get that with $5 million right now. And not even $5 million. Because goddamn it, you're living off of how much you living off of right now?
I was
So
just
you
going
gonna
to
mean to
say
tell
you're
me-
living off minimum wage right now.
So what $5 million? You mean to tell me you can't help nobody after you buy everything you need?
Hey, if you smart, you can take 200,000.
Okay, then that's the point I'm making.
You ain't gotta have millions.
So if a motherfucker got a $10 million, you really don't need $10 million. That could take care of you and your family, and y'all ain't gonna want for nothing. Y'all gonna have everything y'all want, and y'all can take vacation, and you ain't gotta work no more. You see that? But motherfuckers will get that and want 20 million, get 20 million and want 40. Oh, you greedy.
And there's a lot of greedy people who worship money.
Yeah, and that's their problem. But guess what?
But let me
Live
tell
it
you
up
this
now.
though. Hey, do y'all know that's the nature? Can I tell y'all something? No, man, that's the nature. It's the nature. That's
Yeah, but
nature.
you gotta
Because here it
change
go.
that. You
But
gotta
what's
change it.
fucked up is this, man. Here it go. No matter what, if you was a kid, did you see how many? Just look at the programming that they did. Let me just tell y'all something really quick. They came out with Optimus Prime, right? So Optimus Prime had his little buddy Bumblebee, but to sell these toys, you got to come up with the Dinobots, the Megatron, the all of these different things, so you can have lanes of multiple income. So what they're doing is they set us up to do the same thing with like money, like to like get more so you can go get more things.
They
You know what I'm
gave you
saying? It's
more
like
shit to look at and people to follow to make you want more. That was the first trap. Once you shake the worm in the hook, then you are right. But for every out of 10 people, you'll only find 3 that don't care. The rest of them, they chasing the worm in the hook.
Well, this goes back to in the Bible, it talks about covetousness and the lust of the eyes. It has caused many men to lose their lives because you want something. And this is the thing, don't get it twisted. Ain't nobody saying that you shouldn't have nothing, but there's certain things you don't need. Everything ain't for you. So just because you can buy it, that don't mean you should go get it. You understand?
Yep.
So now, when you see eyes, it's just like this. We have to fight that nature because we natural sinners. So we have to. That's why God is saying, "Be disciplined." That's what the disciple. That's this root word to disciple is discipline. So if you see a girl you married, you see a fine woman, you like, damn, there go your eyes. You see that? But he's saying control that. Yeah, it's natural for us as men to see a pretty woman, right? And look at a pretty woman. But you must discipline yourself to not act on those urges. You understand?
Yep.
Likewise, with going
That
to see a
goes with
car.
anything.
Yeah, right. I was just going into it.
The Wolf Gray Jordans.
You got
know,
a Cadillac, but you see somebody that got the new Bentley. There you go. Now you want the new Bentley. Nigga, you a Cadillac nigga. Shut up. That Bentley gonna kill you, nigga. You can't covetousness. We gotta come out of that. You're right. It is, it's our nature, but we must fight that.
Because once you know and understand that it's your nature and that's not good for you, then you must resist. Fight that.
Because once you give into it, it leads to destruction. And it might not be you. It might be your son. It might be your daughter. It might be your cousin. It might be somebody close to you. It don't necessarily have to be you. You know? Like, remember, this is crazy. I don't know if y'all remember this guy. Well, I know Money probably don't. But Chet, you might remember Willie Hunter. That was my best friend. He lived next door to me on Grant Street.
one that died
We
in
was
an
kids.
accident.
Yes. So listen, Buddy, Michael Pratt, best friend. We was the three amigos. Mike Pratt lived across the street. Me and Willie Hunter lived next door to each other. You couldn't go nowhere without seeing us three together. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. They gets up in age. We get up in age, 14, 15, 16. They mama and dad buy them cars. So what do you think I'm thinking? Like, man, I want a car too.
I should have me one.
Right? I was like, man, I ain't got no car. My mama said, listen, you don't need no motherfucking car. Right? Now, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't see it. All I see is Willie got a car, Buddy got a car. God damn it. Why I ain't got one, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't that, because my brother Henry would have bought me a car. She told him, no, don't buy him no motherfucking car. He don't need no car, right? I'll be damned. I'm mad though. I'm mad as a motherfucker. I'm mad. I was damn near ready to nut up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand. I'm like, I don't know. Bro, it wasn't 6 months. He was dead. Ran into a tree. And guess what? Guess who he was racing though? Buddy.
Not Buddy.
He was racing Buddy, man. And
after that, it was all right for you to get a car because you learned the lesson.
Well, still didn't get a car right then, right? But when he died, I ain't even want no motherfucking car, nigga. I ain't even want one after that. For a minute, bro. I ain't get a car right away.
I'm just saying, but it made sense.
But then I understood, like, and my mama said, she said, see? So she saw the shit. She didn't know probably what was gonna happen, but she just knew.
No, she knew you was gonna be the one racing him, or that was gonna be you racing
We was
Buddy.
gonna be exactly. Something. She knew, man. She just said no.
Well, your mother was a very wise woman, one of the wisest I've ever met in my travels of life. And I met her on home soil in Saginaw, Michigan. So, your mother holds a special place with me as a very honest, stand-up, no bones held, you know what I mean? She didn't hold no punches.
Yeah, don't tell you what the fuck it is.
And I always respected that about your mom.
Cuss your ass out when you fucking up. She don't give a shit. She ain't care. But,
yeah, she was straight up.
I was mad.
And
though.
it's too bad that a lot of people aren't like your mother.
But this was the point though. I was covetous. I was mad because I didn't get a car though. That's the point I'm making. Like, your covetousness can kill you, man.
I got some breaking news, but keep going.
No, go ahead. I was just saying.
U.S. military refueling plane crashes in Iraq and rescue is underway. We got a refueling plane that went down in Iraq.
In Iraq, though, not Iran. Remember,
Iraq.
Now listen, wasn't I just talking about like, don't we still got military?
Yes, we do. We got a base over there. We got a base in the United Arab Emirates. We got a base there. We got a base in Kuwait. We got a base in Jordan.
Listen, I already know. I don't know if I sent you the picture.
I seen the map.
850 military bases around the world. 850. They're everywhere. But what I'm saying is, if you got a military base somewhere, it's war.
And a lot of people don't want to, whether they want to or not. This shit is biblical. And if you ain't, I understand, but the audience and some of our esteemed colleagues don't get that.
Yeah,
because they don't function in a more biblical sense. They don't understand that a lot of this shit we seeing is written already, and we've been seeing it and understand how to move.
Right, but then too, that's why I always encourage y'all, man. I try to encourage y'all to read, man, and get understanding. Not just read because reading is just saying the words that's on a piece of paper, but really understand what you
Saying
read
what you're reading.
and what it's saying to you, like, because everything is written, man. Like,
Yeah,
but if I say it, everybody, if I say it, it's always
and
somebody
I've read
that
enough.
won't get it.
I read enough Black Hands to where everybody thinking, the Bible says it's gonna be wars and rumors of wars. I don't think this the one. I think it's the beginning, but I don't think this is the one that we think it is.
No, this is it. This is it. It's just
It's the
it
start.
just ain't ramped up yet. Because he said, I will gather in Zephaniah, he said, I shall gather the nations down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Now, when you study and research the valley of Jehoshaphat, then you just do that. I'm gonna say, research the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah.
Once you research that, we'll talk about it next time. I ain't even gonna say that.
Yeah. We'll
I
say
just
that.
want you, whoever's on this panel that's listening, look and research the valley of Jehoshaphat right now today. And you're gonna see, and then look at TV. No, research it. Look up the word and look up the land, the valley of Jehoshaphat. Then turn on your motherfucking TV and watch that. And if you don't understand after that, then I can't help your ass.
For sure. I just want to send a shout out in the chat to Miss Sprit 6, because at least she's a moderate Democrat, not a radical lunatic Democrat. So I want to see it because a lot of what she put on the screen or said is actual factual stuff about the corporations. It's a lot of corporations that don't pay taxes. They can say whatever they want to say, but a lot of money, the lotto money is supposed to go for different things that it don't. Even here, it's potholes. So you know what I mean? You go all through the South, it's potholes. Michigan's favorite flower is the traffic cone. You know what I'm saying? I sent that out to a few people. The traffic cone, pictures of it.
Hey,
So
I want to say this before I forget. And I got the scripture. So I'm going to share the scripture after we talk about where the valley of Jehoshaphat is, because I want you to find out where that is, and then I'm gonna share the scripture talking about what he gonna do with all the nations, and then it's gonna come full circle. I'm gonna tie it all together. But yeah, go ahead.
okay, I'm down with that. I'm down with that because, like I said, this is all you can do. Like you said, is sit back with your popcorn and pay attention. And I can't stress that enough to the audience, young and old. Pay attention. See it through neutral eyes, because my goal in life is not to be shit on by the bird. Left wing, right wing, you pick your side, I pick mine. But it's still a bird, and none of us want to be shit on by the bird.
No.
He said no. That's what if there's anything I can give people, don't get shit on by the bird. Nobody wants to be in the park and get a bird, a robin, a blue jay, a cardinal, a seagull, fly overhead and shit on them. Randomly just plop. Don't get shit on by the bird.
It's just not that's not what we want. That's not what we want. But this is gonna be probably I'm gonna give my closing statement, but I'm gonna let you go first probably. But I do want to give another shout out to Bam out of Bio. We didn't go over them the United States dropping that bomb on all that all girls school. I think that's something that we should
All
tackle
I'm gonna
one of
give for
these
short
days
version of
because
that, we can go in depth. Is word on the street is we were fed whether it was deliberate or not, bad intel is what they're saying in the media. At least that's what the Secretary of War and all of them are saying, that they were given bad intel. They're not running away and saying that we didn't do it. They're saying they were given bad intel, and that's their excuse.
Trump started off with that bull crap rhetoric that wasn't ours. That wasn't ours, and whatever. Yeah, whatever.
The
But when they
story
slowed down the
changed to
video,
bad intel.
they were able to identify the actual missile, and they said that's ours, and it was the one that
And
blew up the all girls school,
once they
man.
did that, the story changed. This is why I say that
The
they
bad
liars too.
intel.
Bad intel.
Yeah, man. But what I'm saying though, that you think that a person that has the power to obliterate life in one call, one button, or just to have the control of that, you don't think that he should be liable and even if it's just God taking care of it, in heaven? Because like I said, we can never have the judgment with somebody we in our brains what somebody else should have. We just can't have the judgment of what a person should get. So it's like, if you can live with it, I guess, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I just don't think that it would sit right in my heart or in my soul or in my head that I've killed 150 girls in a school. That would be pretty weird, man.
At the end
You
of
know
the
what I
day,
mean?
he ain't actually boots on the ground. He ain't in the airplane. So he going off intel given to him because he ain't over there. And they probably told him it's not ours. Once it was discovered it was ours, the story changed coming out of the Pentagon. Now he never revisited it, and no journalist asked him the question after that. So, and then once
Yeah,
again,
but it's
I don't know if
blatantly
you saw
obvious
Jesse
what was
Jackson's
going
funeral.
on.
We definitely can cover that
And
on the
all
show.
oh,
Because
Jesse
with
Jackson funeral, yeah, that was pretty
seeing
good.
Biden at the podium gave me great relief that he ain't in charge, or whoever was in charge behind him. Because clearly he wasn't in charge of nothing. If you see the Jesse Jackson funeral, you could tell that, like, it was like, dude, who let him get up there and say something? Just pull it up. You can see the whole thing from the
I
beginning.
seen
Where
bits and clips of
Jesse Jackson
Chris
Jr. told him,
Tucker, somebody else.
Jesse Jackson Jr. got up there and said, "Don't make my daddy's funeral political." And the first thing they did was that.
Because Obama came up there.
Obama, what's her name? Kamala Harris, Biden. It was a bash Trumpathon. And people don't understand, unless you've been hiding under a rock, that Jesse Jackson and Trump was friends. So to have a bash Trumpathon at this man's funeral, man, his son went ham the next day at the rainbow thing that they do about the whole situation. But that's a topic for another day.
Hey, shit. Jesse Jackson and Trump being friends, that shit. That says it all. That lets you know. That tells a lot.
That says a lot.
But hey, Chet, did you see what I sent you? Look at your phone if you can.
I know. I noticed that while just watching him on the screen. If you send him something, he got to actually be looking at the phone. He don't got no notifications or something. He got to
I don't
actually
turn that
be looking
on
at
the
the
show.
phone.
That's kind of rude to have on notifications while I got the show going on.
But
oh, okay. It can affect your hookup.
But don't say
the map.
no. Don't say no. I just let me. So you see where it's at though, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now read the bottom part. To Joel. So when it's talking about, when you see it says, and parted my land, and parted my land. Who's in God's land right now?
Which is Israel.
Who's in God's land right now? It's got to be, if they parted it, it's got to be two different nations in that land. The Palestinians and who else?
And
the Israelis.
The Israelis.
Read that, Chet. God,
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Okay, now they scattered us out of our land in all nations, right? And they parted the land because it ain't theirs. The Palestinians and the Israelis, they've been fighting over there since before we was born.
Yes, they were.
But guess what? The Valley of Jehoshaphat is right there. That's the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Jerusalem, all that, what they made up and called the Middle East. And tell me, is not every nation over there right now? Every nation got a military, got something over there right fucking now.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Tell me that ain't talking about, that's the war it's talking about. God is gathering them down there, and he said, so I can plead with them. He ain't bringing them down there so he can say, please, Arab man, would you leave my people? Well, please, white man. That ain't how God plead.
Nah.
He's gonna plead with fire. I'm gonna send you the other one though, because I just wanted you to see that's talking about this is the war. It just ain't crunk up yet.
It just ain't what we seeing ain't happening. Ain't yeah.
It ain't crunk up yet. That's the only thing. It's coming. Just you nigga. This is what you need to be doing. Getting you 6 months of water. Get you
right
some generators, get you some duct tape and all kind of tents. That's what
you right about the duct tape too.
Man, listen, you ain't telling me nothing, man. I know what's going on.
I know you know, but our viewers come from different walks of life. Some of them understand, and a lot of them don't.
They better get their shit together, man, because this shit is, we ain't got much time. You think we got time to play? They ain't playing. They dropping bombs over there, man. They not playing. But that's all I can say, man. You know, and my words don't mean.
And they're going to make it affect us over here.
No, it is, because this is the target. This is the target.
They're gonna make it affect us over here, like you said. You better stock up on some water.
Man,
make sure your generator running.
Hey, look at a tutorial about a FEMA. I've been looking at the goddamn FEMA tutorials, like what the fuck do FEMA be doing and how they be, the shit they be gathering for emergency.
Yeah. See, if you go on YouTube and look at the different types of collapses, it ain't gonna be that a collapse that they're talking about. Whereas, you know what I mean? The Bible tell you what type of collapse it's gonna be.
That's why.
Because
Yeah.
the people still gonna be able to eat.
Well, hey, you better have some need.
But like you said, you being a sound mind person, you gotta prepare. Get your growing seeds. Get your water.
Yeah, man. Listen,
if you know how
gotta
to
prepare.
can food.
You ever heard of pray for the best and prepare for the worst?
Yes.
That's
but
what we
some
right
of
now.
our viewers don't know that.
Man, we gotta be. And then remember, we had this conversation. I'm like, how do you prepare for something that ain't never happened before?
That ain't never happened.
We don't know. How do you prepare
got to do
for
what
something?
all you can do is do what you know.
That's the point, man.
It's called on the fly survival. On the fly survival. That's what people used to.
And then you got to go reference the Bible, which is your best reference book of what you might need to survive.
Now check this out. God give us the example. Remember what he told Pharaoh? Pharaoh didn't know. He didn't know the interpretation of his dream, so he had to get Daniel to interpret the dream. And he would told him like, "Hey man, you gotta. It's gonna be 7 years of famine, and it's gonna be 7 good years." He said, "Man, go and stock up for 7 years. That way you can survive the famine when it comes." So this is what God is saying to us right now. Hey man, y'all better have some shit to ready to all this shit. The shit you gonna need. What if the lights go off?
Man.
What if the water stop running? What if you ain't got running water no more? What are you gonna do?
Do y'all understand that what's so sad about like living life? If you just look at nature, squirrels save their nuts and put them in a dam for saving. Ants, they dig out the hole so they can make different paths and stuff. They clean out more dirt than a little bit out of these crevices.
I'm finna send you something.
Do you
Chat. Go
actually
ahead.
know what ants do? Do y'all actually know what ants do for the winter?
What do ants do?
The same thing as squirrels, except for they go inside of they layer, they dig extra chambers, and then they start stashing food in that area.
Storing food for the fucking time when they come back to life type shit. Like this shit is nature is something else, man, that where it's so sad that a person would need just nature. If they were to look at just nature, you would understand so many things that a book wouldn't even. If you couldn't read, look at nature, goddammit. It's like learn what's going on. You only need fruits and vegetables, but we want to eat everything else. There go a damn cow. There go a chicken. There go a damn a human. What the fuck, motherfucker?
Chet,
we crazy.
Go
bro.
read. Look what I sent you. You just said something. Now look what I sent you. This is why I love the Bible and God, man. Read what he said. Read it.
Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways.
Read what it is. Call it what the book, so they'll know what book you're reading.
Proverbs 6 chapters 6 through 8 verse. Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer and gathereth her food in the harvest. That's what I'm trying to say, that where we've got so far away from natural nature. We want to design things ourselves and not go with what nature is. And let me just say this: nature is gold. Nature is everything. That's the science. Nature. It ain't no other, you know what I'm saying? It's nature. So if we can't look at how trees submit to the sunlight and they grow, they die, they come back, they do all these things. We're just like trees.
No, we're greater. No, we're greater than that. But this is how far we've fallen.
We are a species underneath his sunlight, man, that is going to create us to wake up, have a circadian rhythm, to wake up, go to sleep at a timely fashion. That is something that we don't even understand, that you get tired at nighttime. This is nature. You're fighting against nature if you're up. So
listen, when in that verse he said, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard." Who is he talking? Who is he calling the thou sluggard? A sluggard. You know what a sluggard is?
A lazy human being.
A piece of shit. Right. So he's telling you, go to the ant, has no overseer, guide, or ruler. Meaning, don't nobody got to tell the ant to go, hey, man, you better go and get you some water. You better go get you to... Nobody's telling the ant to do that. The ant just do that instinctively because that's what he do. But we have fallen so far away.
Pure survival.
And we got so
many
survival. And we got so many different distractions with TV and all this shit. That's why our motherfucking hair falling out. You know what I'm saying? We are not connected to the earth anymore.
Nature.
Nature. And they still, and that's right.
Natural.
But this is the thing. We've fallen away from that. That's why God put it in his word to remind us, hey, you need to be over here. We fell off. We've wandered off. We've went onto our own understanding. That's why God say, don't lean not on your own understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because once we do that, we fall off. We're not the ant no more. We're not the birds. Birds get up and just do what God tell them to do. They don't do nothing outside.
That's all
of that.
Nature does. Listen,
I'm saying, no,
you've never
but
heard,
you don't though. I'm saying we don't know.
Can I ask you something? Have you ever heard somebody teach a dog how to bark? Come on, man. You can't.
No, because the dog gonna bark instinctively.
It's in its nature. So
it's in its nature. But why does the dog? Why does the dog bark though? This is. I want to know if you really understand the nature of it. Why does he bark? Why does a dog even bark? What's the reason?
When he sees somebody that he doesn't know.
Well,
unfamiliarity.
He's an alarm. He's an alarm.
Yeah,
okay. Unfamiliarity.
But not. And he's warning. Not only is he barked once for the alarm, he bark again to warn whoever it is, the threat. But if he barked the third time, you're supposed to be there. You see that? Because he letting you know.
That's
why
the caveman took him in the cave. So he can have that. That's why they call him man best
domesticated.
Because they brought him in the damn cave.
They domesticated him. You know the thing we haven't totally dug into before we close out the show, and I think we need to lead that to the viewers, for the viewers, because you said it just minutes ago. People need to start stacking up on water, because in a minute it ain't gonna be no time to, because it's already here. Really,
that's the point.
We're almost out of time.
You gotta go. I'm being proactive. I've been proactive for what? How long now? How long I've been saying this? Money?
I know I've been at this for about 5 years.
Okay.
Just getting my finances together, and then I started buying. I got seeds now. I got the generator I need. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? God had it where I moved in the place, away from the city.
Hey, we never got into discussing the to-go bag. Nobody's hey, they still don't know what a to-go bag is.
And we ain't talking about McDonald's.
And we ain't talking about no goddamn fast food.
What you know what the preppers call it? They call it a bug out bag.
Yeah, they call it a bug out bag. I call it a to-go bag.
Go bag.
Cause when it's time to go, god damn it, you better have one. Cause I ain't bugging out. So I don't need no bug out bag. You understand?
I need the to-go bag.
You motherfucking right. Cause when it's time to go, I'm grabbing my bag and I'm on the move. But
we want to give
that's
our
another
closing statements. We want to give our closing statements for the night. We finna end this episode here, and I want to thank everybody for watching the Happy Face Podcast show. We got Monsanya. We're gonna say JOE and Black Hands. Sorry, I went out there, but we got Black Hands, Cheddar Bob. AZ My Zone is working on some new things so he can provide. You know what I mean? We gotta be real men out here and take care of real shit. Also, I want to thank God for waking up this morning, man. I don't even say it on here, but I think I'm gonna start saying it every single time because I could not be alive this morning, and I couldn't have done the show if he didn't want me to. So I think that we're moving in a direction where I can see clearly, you know, what's going on with life, and I see what's going on TV, this news. All I can tell you guys, everybody out there, just buckle up. Enjoy this ride on this thing called Earth here. But if you got a friend, if you got a friend, talk to them, and if they're down, bring their energy up. If you got an enemy, pray for them, because this is what this life is forgiveness, is tolerating, it's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of stuff. And the way that the world is going right now, it seems like it's so much chaos. So the chaos is getting into people's mind like that, like they're going to war themselves with everybody else on earth. Even you got people that at stores that are acting crazy, pulling right next to you, opening their door or hitting your car. It's just like so much disregard and no compassion, no love, no anything. It's all just this madness. And I hope everybody can go to work and have a good day, spread some positivity, because being negative will only beget more negative and more negative, because the negative power is more stronger than a positive power. If we all understand, if we can just stay positive and keep some positivity going, we might can pass it on, and keep on going. We got to build. We can't destroy this thing that we call Earth or home. You know, we don't know what's going on, but I just think that we should stay very positive. And I'm gonna say one more time, Bam, thank you for living out the dream that every black player on earth was wanting to do, man. I don't, even the white kids, all the kids, everybody that played basketball would love to do that in front of their woman and their mom. It's like that's the big thing right there. But I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and give your closing statements. But like I said, I wanted to thank God though, for real though, for waking up because he didn't have to do it. But go ahead, y'all take over right quick and give y'all closing statements, man.
I want to say this because I'm gonna go to work right quick. But to piggyback off what you said, yes, prayer. Listen, not only praying, not only thanking him, but read his word, man, so he can talk to you. That's the way God talks to us. He left his word. He's telling us the basic, you say it all the time, the basic instructions before leaving
Earth.
How you gonna get the instructions? You can't walk this walk without, you can't put a goddamn kitchen cabinet together without reading the instructions, can you?
No.
Okay, so how you gonna live life good and prosperous if you ain't reading the instructions on how to do it? I hope I'm making sense right now.
You're making a lot of sense.
You gotta do it. This ain't nothing that you can and I might and I might look at. No. If you don't, you're fucked up. Period. You gotta do it. So yes, but I do it every day. I try to inspire everybody to do it every day. I read 4 chapters a day, and I do an hour of study. So, and I still go to work, and I still drive. So it can be done. And then guess what? I ain't even doing. I'm lacking because my officer was telling me, he was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna need you to step it up." And he talking about he pushing me to do more. So I ain't even doing nothing when you think about it. But I'm doing 1,000 times more than the average person because they ain't even picking the book up and reading it and they ain't applying nothing. So, but not to say that, I say that all the time, like, but it's to say I ain't doing enough. I got to do 10 times more. So, yeah, man, that's going to be the difference. That's the difference. Now, as far as things that we can't, we have no control over, man, don't worry about it. You can't, if you can't worry about things you don't have no control over. All you could do is control what you could do and what you should be doing, right? Because everybody knows what they should and shouldn't be doing. Even if nobody told them, it'll be in your spirit like, I shouldn't have did that. Or, man, I should have did that.
Right from wrong.
Or no, it could be not just that too, but just in general. Like, man, I should have turned right there. Or someone tell you, man, I should have turned right here. And you don't do it, and it's a traffic jam. You're in the damn traffic jam for 20 minutes. You see that?
Yeah.
Something simple as that. But if you don't listen to what your spirit is telling you, then you're gonna fail. That's how we gotta do, man. We must get closer so we can get that wisdom that we can move and we can share. Because that's what it's all about. What I know, I share. They call it what? Each one teach one, right? But
sure.
But you can't teach a motherfucker that don't want to learn. So it is what it is. But I still got to teach whether the people that's listening want to learn or if they don't. God say teach them. Don't worry about it. Let me handle that. You just do what I tell you to do. And that's one thing that we have to get accustomed to also. Don't worry about what somebody ain't doing or don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Do what God told you to do. You know, and let the chips fall where they may. If you're doing what God willed you to do, then you all right. So, but yeah, so I just wanted to say that. And yeah, I'm gonna be out, man. I got to go to work. So
you said the bulk of it. I'm just gonna finish up with pray for each other, pray for the people that do know, and pray for the people that don't know, because this world is soon to end. And pray that people get an understanding, however they get an understanding that they need to take this life that we got while we got it in this time more serious. And that's it. That's all I got for a closing argument. Oh, and Miss Fritz, thank you once again coming on the show. Oklahoma and Boston Celtics are playing right now.
Yes.
She put that in the chat.
Yes.
So
Yep, I'm finna go
that
watch
is
the
an
end of that
exciting
game as
game.
well.
I'm going to watch that too.
Listen, Happy Face Podcast. Happy Face Podcast. Happy Face Podcast.
Face Podcast.
Another great show.
See y'all on the next show.
No doubt. That we probably, like I said, I'm gonna try to run it Wednesday, man. But this Thursday been feeling a little bit better because tomorrow I can go ahead and do what I got to do. Then Friday is good. Like I said, thanks everybody for joining. Thank you for all of the comments. Miss, that was awesome, getting us engaged into this conversation. And I'm gonna just end it off with like I always do, throw some of this music.
I ain't had it in a while and I need you into my play. I know you got it, no man, but he don't know he can complain. I'ma knock that pussy out like
Thank you. Like I said, if you want to donate to the show, that'll be $sign Tycoon Brand. $sign Tycoon Brand. That
Old school love. Girl, I see you in a while. Still got the same pretty smile. Oh, you stay in a big city now. Only one child, not mine, straight down, so fine. Damn, girl, get a nigga like me in line. Remember the time, reminiscing, kissing and creeping. All of my secrets that you was keeping. I held you when you was weeping, when you took a beating. My soulmate, you was the one that I was needing. When you left me, my heart wasn't beating. It felt like it was bleeding. Now I'm succeeding. Things ain't the same, some things that change. Some kids and a rain. It feel kinda strange, cause I still wanna bang. Now PD mode, do your thing. Yeah, you know, it's for 2007. It's like this.
Girl, I know you fine, cause I see your body to change. I ain't had it in a while and I need you into my play. I know you got it, no man, but he don't know he can complain. I'ma knock that pussy out like I used to back in the day. Baby girl, it ain't the promise, it's an old time say. I know you want me like I want you, so go and give it to me. So feel like the badges now, but love a nigga today. You will always be.
Yeah, she was my ATL shouted from back in the day when I used to hit the Cali strip chopping on blades. She had long hair and pretty feet, always kept a box of sweets, light green eyes with 2 gold teeth, a bad freak. We used to hit Mosley Park and have fun. She kept a fly Gucci purse with a gun. My thug misses, dark skin and thick, I miss them Hershey kisses. Late night tasting your body was delicious. Waking and making love, you're more than my freaky thug, my homie, lover, friend. I thought about you in the bins. Baby girl, can we still get it on? I miss that sexy ass in that thong. I PD Mo sing the song for real, nigga.
Yeah, I know you fine, cause I see your body to change. I ain't had it in a while and I need you into my play. I know you got it, no man, but he don't know he can complain. I'ma knock that pussy out like I used to back in the day. Baby girl, it ain't a promise, it's an old time say. I know you want me like I want you, so go and give it to me. So feel like the badges now, love a nigga today. You'll always be my
Old school love struck, touched by lightning forever. Miss you dearly, hate we apart forever. Off top, baby girl, you my heart forever. If we would've stayed together, things might've got better. My lost treasure, real love like Mary by every measure. Hit my moms if you need me, I'm not like whatever. My love's tough like leather, more like DOC. No nigga can do you better, not like KB. Let an off-brand nigga lock you down like Tether. Disrespect your essence, true beauty in the flesh.
Hey, I bet you y'all don't even remember all them rhymes.
Should've never let you go, that's how I know like a test. Was the freshest of the fresh together, nothing less. Everywhere we go, best dressed, head to toe. Baby girls, one of a kind, how the hell I ain't know. Now standing as a man all alone.
I know this whole album.
Up next to me when we was grown. I'm getting old and miss you more. Every day I grow. Cause first love, baby girl, you the motherfucking shot. Nothing lasts forever. The lesson
I know every fucking word. I could do a concert by myself.
I know you got it, no man, but he don't know he can complain. I'ma knock that pussy out like I used to back in the day. Baby girl, it ain't the promise, it's an old time say. I know you want me like I want you, so go and give it to me. So feel like the badges now, love a nigga today. You will always be my old school love.
Yeah. your boy, Ghetto Cam, Classic Brand Style, Entertainment.
Deck, PD Mo on deck. Dedicate this song to everybody. Old school love, all my old school loves. Mom, you my old school love.
This ain't no ML King shit. It's reality. This ain't no dream shit. I wanna see my pockets pop. And I ain't on no scheme shit. Wanna count on my green and machines, bare machines. Never keep it a secret. For the money, I'm creeping.
You ever play that song
You say
for
I ain't
Mel?
playing for who?
Mel.
Yeah.
All around my hood, just keeping my block easy. Steady stacking my chain. Ready
It's
for
cold
any
though.
season.
This is
Niggas wanna bang, fuck with my look, that be our reason. Never playing no game, making niggas believe. Off the line of my nine will leave you coughing and wheezing. Nigga, that's barely breathing. So if you wanna build your body, step your game up a notch and get a block. All you got, all you
They
got.
like how we stack that chain. They know we don't play no game. They like how we keep the hood hot, giving the block all that we got won't stop. They like how we stack that chain. They know we don't play no game. They like how we keep the hood hot, giving the block all that we got won't stop. I'm known to keep a bobblehead with me. One day I treat her like a queen, next day I treat her shitty. I gotta keep them hoes on their toes, introducing the pimpin' to show them how it goes. I got a couple bitches on the pole, got a couple bitches on the stroll, got a couple bitches on their soul. I got a couple bitches on the low, I got a couple bitches up the show. Cause I'm a trendsetter, that means I got cheddar. If I ain't fucked your girl, then I probably ain't met her. Cause I'm the nigga that toe pitched your bitch, made a flip for the click, introduce her to real dick. Got her on the flick with a chick, licking the click on some freaky shit. Cause the shit she like, she half dyke. That's why she fuck with me every night. Cause I'm the motherfucker filling her appetite. I'm doing it right. They like how we stack that chain. They know we don't play no games. They like how we keep the hood hot, giving the block all that we got won't stop. They like how we stack that chain. They know we don't play no games. They like how we keep the hood hot, giving the block all that we got won't stop.
Big paper like Rockefeller, no longer a drug seller. Money like a bank teller, thought I was a dumb fella. Joke's on you, Jack. I'm taking trips with chips at the crib, selling crack. Plus, you got fronted and you can't pay it back. I'm getting blunted while flossing these stacks. In my city, they selling rocks and dimes and couch, so making money never stops. Late night, stop in the parking lot.
50 packs a day, hustle stacking up the pay. Hit a trap of the product cause the 50's ready to raise. Taxing our fan base, paper chasers get paid on the one way. Pumping, nigga, it's money to be made. Free B, hit me with 11, which I got right on the block with and let them go for 7. My hustle game incredible, industry fame inevitable. We grind hard, never settle. I'm $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear me?
Did you hear KB Verso? He said
Yeah,
CB hit me with 11. He talking about CDs. Hey.
Right.
I got right on the block and let him go for 7. Hey.
Hey, that shit cold, man. That shit cold.
I said, this nigga,
You gotta fucking remaster that shit.
Man, he said, I went on the block and let him go for 7. Man, I said, this nigga killed him. Yeah, man. I love doing this. This like a radio station almost.
No, it
I'm
is.
gonna
It
try
is.
to get AZ My Zone work so we can start playing like our stuff or anybody that's, you know, because if it wasn't my stuff, I get copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? I get flagged.
Right.
But all my
Right.
shit,
You-
my
yeah,
shit.
but-
So
Yeah. So you own it. So yeah.
so it ain't no flagging on this side. It's all original beats, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you might wanna get that shit copywritten so when another motherfucker use it, you'll get paid because you know what I'm talking about. You know how it go.
But yeah, man, you know I'll hit you too. Probably not tonight.
All right, yeah.
But let me know tomorrow.
For sure.
They like how we stack that tank. They know we don't play no game. They like how we keep the hood hot, giving the block all that we got won't stop.